Yeah.
Over to you,
Chops and
Kate.
juice.
Yeah. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Crit Happens. I'm Kate. I'll be DMing this evening. So, last time we kicked off with a brand new campaign called HEIST, where we introduced 6 brave new adventurers to the Eleronian Empire, which is a homebrew by me. We will be finding out more about that, hopefully, in this session. So, we met Artemis, the Bearfolk Barbarian, Columbo Poirot, the Human Rogue, Cadmus Oraxir, is that how you pronounce it?
Go with that, yeah, sure.
Oraxir,
Yep.
the Dragonborn Paladin, Kegs, the Kobold Artificer, and Markovich, the Goblin Cleric, and not forgetting Ricky Rawlington III, the Tiefling Bard. So, each was seeking to join the Grey Company, a clandestine organisation operating within the shadows of the Eleronian Empire, focused on covertly pulling political threads to see what unravels. After each receiving an invitation to audition for the Grey Company, the party found themselves travelling deep into the Corinthian mountains in a cart. Each voluntarily entered the cart and followed the instructions of a mysterious note, which told them to put a hood over their heads and not remove it under any circumstances, in capital letters, obviously. Around 4 hours into the journey, after some awkward small talk and cheese being consumed, Columbo finally took off his hood, only to receive a scolding from a tempestuous half-elf called Nine, an operative of the Grey Company, presumably, about the stupidity of blind obedience. Nine talked some serious smack to each of our adventurers and alluded to knowing a lot more than she should about each of their pasts. She then issued them with a challenge: enter the playground and retrieve a book that is both extremely valuable and extremely dangerous. and told the adventurers to split into 2 teams, and was clear that whichever team returned the book to her unopened would have the chance to join the Grey Company. Columbo, Kegs, and Ricky were in Team 1, and Merle, Cadmus, and Artemis formed Team 2. Each overcame various challenges and obstacles. Merle got yeeted into a pit of thorns. Cadmus and Artemis, our 2 big hitters, struggled to hit anything. Ricky was almost killed by a skulk. Kegs had an emotional meltdown under a table, and Columbo expressed pretty unusual attitudes towards carpets. Potions were found, as well as a book called The Rise of Vandras, and some mysterious stones which appeared arcane in nature, but no one could really figure out what they did, were uncovered. Puzzles were solved, skellies were killed, and there was some delightful sabotage from Team Kegs, Ricky, and Columbo, designed to slow down the other team as they entered the room full of statues, which is exactly where we'll pick up this evening. So, let me find where you guys are on my map. So, save people kind of running around the map and stuff, I reckon I'm going to only bring it up again when we actually need to see something. So, Artemis, Merle, and Cadmus, you have each entered a large chamber. If you remember, you kind of went in through a portcullis with the winch that you'd found. As soon as you guys had entered, the portcullis slammed down behind you. So you found yourself kind of trapped within this room of statues. There are 4 statues, 1 on each wall. So there's 1 on the north wall, 1 on the east, south, and west walls. There are ball bearings all over the floor, and a candle which is projecting the words, how is a raven like a writing desk? When is a raven like a writing desk?
How is a raven like a writing desk was what it said.
That one.
One of them.
So it's one of them. How is a raven like a writing desk is being projected onto the wall or the ceiling, and in the center of the room there's kind of like this plinth, and on top of the plinth is this kind of mystical orb, and it looks like it's got kind of stardust or swirling kind of ethereal colors inside of it. It looks like magical shit. What would you guys like to do?
Well, first of all, I'm gonna croak my throat because I forgot. Yes, this was the voice I was doing last time, wasn't it? Yeah, I found my voice. On top of this pedestal, what did you say it exactly looks like? Is it kind of like an orb of some kind?
Yeah, so it's an orb. It's like the good size, kind of like your fist. Well, for you, it would be 2 fists because you just got tiny little hands.
I have you
and
know,
it's kind
my
of-
hands are exceptionally large for my size.
How attractive.
Yes.
So, massive orb, swirling energy, looks like one of the balls you might buy for your kid and shake it up, and there's all swirly shit on the inside of it.
Well, I like balls with swirly shit inside, so I'm gonna go and swipe it.
Mel's gonna go.
I'll walk up
I'm
and
gonna-
see if I can pick it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna brace for impact. This is not the first time that we've touched random glowing things in a room and blown up.
And yeah, it did not go well.
So Mel, step up. You probably need to like get up onto your little tiptoes to reach this down to get the sphere. Reach up to get the sphere, and you pick it up.
Can I give it a shake?
Yeah.
Does anything fancy happen, or am I just amazed by the wondrous nature that's happening inside?
Pretty amazed by it. Oddly enough, when you give it a shake, you know, like if you shook something, you would expect the contents to kind of move as you're shaking it. The contents of this looks as though it's still moving, but it's very much stable, almost like it's kind of its own little mini ecosystem inside the globe. It doesn't seem necessarily affected by anything that you're doing to it.
Well, hey, I'm not a selfish guy. I think I'm going to show my friends, my new friends. Hey, friends, what do you make of this?
It's a glowing orb.
Is it round?
It is, yeah.
What do you want from me?
Not much. Can I keep it?
Sure.
Sure.
Thanks. Right. Where are we going? Where are we off to?
Well,
Um,
is there any other kind of? I'm assuming there's other exits, isn't there? Like the way we came in.
Yeah, I will activate the map so that you guys can actually get a bit of a
Ah.
visual. Can you see?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you can say, so if you see where the kind of north is, east, south, and west. So there's a statue at each kind of point on the compass, if you like. The portcullis that you came through was the one on the north. There's one on this kind of west wall, which looks to be shut. And then there's a massive one on this south wall, which also looks like it's shut.
We decided that the ball bearings probably were sabotage. I think we figured that one out, didn't we? But is there anything specific about the statues that we need to know?
Make an investigation check.
Oh yes, because I'm so good at those. I'm so sorry, guys.
I will give you I will give you the help action if that's all right.
Yep. So Merle, you're assisting. So either Cadmus roll with advantage or each roll individually.
You can roll with advantage.
That is a straight 13.
Okay, is good enough. So you go over and you kind of peer at the statues. They're all, although they look slightly different on the map, they're all identical. They're just hooded figures. But when you look really closely, you can see like very faintly kind of carved into the foreheads of the statues are little kind of shapes and symbols. So the north statue has got a crescent moon carved into its forehead. Okay. So north moon. The east statue, this guy, is there a little point tool? I always forget whether there's a point tool. This
Click
guy
and
over
hold.
here. Yep. Click and hold. Amazing. So this guy, he's got a cloud carved into his forehead. This one down here to the south has a sun carved on the forehead. And this one over here has a star.
Okay, so moon, cloud, sun, star.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Have you put the orb away?
I mean, it's just in my pocket. I can bring it out.
Is there any correlation with what's on the faces of the statues to what's showing in the orb at all?
Okay. So the orb, not necessarily. It just looks kind of swirling and mystical. And it does look kind of like space, I guess. But you wouldn't necessarily associate it with stars or moon or sun over the others, if that makes sense. It's worth noting that each of the statues has got their hands kind of like this. Kind of cupped.
Oh, okay.
With a space that looks like it could fit an orb inside.
So Cadmus is going to look at one of the statues. Look at the orb that Merle is probably holding like this. Look at the statues again. I think we need to place that into those hands. Or one of their hands. There's only one orb, there's 4 statues, so
Well,
we have to
that's
choose
it.
the right one.
The complicate.
However,
Yeah. Go on. You look like you're on your train of thought that's going to solve this riddle. Go on.
how does this have anything to do with a raven and a writing desk?
Maybe the raven found the orb. The ravens like shiny things. The raven found then a cave to drop the shiny thing off. The shiny thing being the orb. May I remind you? The orb then landed on the pedestal. The raven then went through the gate and towards the next area. That is how it's intertwined and mysterized.
What about the writing desk?
I have no idea.
Maybe ravens are in the sky and you can't write without light. Sun's in the sky. Maybe we need to put the orb in the sun. The sun statue.
Yeah. You can do it though because it's your idea, huh? And I'll pass you the orb.
Oh, sure, yeah. And Cadmus just like gingerly picks up the orb and is absolutely got 100% confidence in his plan. So he just like squares his shoulders up, proudly steps towards affecting confidence and places the orb in the sun statue's hands, but without letting the others see, kind of winces slightly as he does it. It's like, ugh.
Okay, so to confirm, which one are you putting it in on the map?
The south one, I think, the sun statue one.
The south one, right? Got you. As you do so, you suddenly notice none of you have necessarily checked it out, and none of you have a high enough passive perception that there are kind of these things high up on the wall that look like little holes, like set up into the wall. And as you place the orb gingerly in the outstretched hands of the sun statue, jets of flame suddenly erupt out of the wall. You each take 1d6 fire damage
Oh,
as
shit.
you're kind of engulfed in this ball of flame.
Ah.
Do you want me to roll that for you guys?
Hey,
Sure, go for it.
I don't particularly want to roll it myself.
I just have an issue where, for some reason, I've got like all you guys where my d6s.
I take half damage though because I'm resistant to fire.
There you go.
That's one
Well,
useful
that's
thing.
not how we do it, is it? Oh, I can't click on the goddamn button because I have a little taskbar in front of it. That sucks. I'm going to just tell you guys what it is. I'll roll one of these. It's a 4.
Oh, no, can you do it in Foundry instead? I don't like the 4.
Yeah.
It's a 4, I'm sorry. Could have been worse.
I take 2 damage.
Not bad, yeah. So if you can each apply that to your character sheet, that'd be great. Give me a shout if you need me to do it.
What am I concentrating on? I don't even remember. Oh, guidance. That would have worn off by now.
Okay, so Cadmus, you've placed the orb in. What are you doing?
I'm immediately taking it out. I'm just like, ah!
Stops. Okay.
Have I cloned myself? I see 2 of me.
Why is there 2 of you? What? One of them's gone.
Oh, I was about to. I got very confused.
I'm just gonna turn around. I don't think that worked.
Well, did it?
I mean, is fire still spewing into the room, or was that just a one-time thing?
No, once Cadmus took the sphere off, then it stopped.
Okay.
You have a feeling that if you'd left it on there, maybe it would have continued.
Oh.
The sun spews fire. Maybe it's the stars. The stars help us navigate, and we are lost. Therefore, the stars?
I can't argue with that logic. That sounds foolproof to me, but I said that the last time. So, do you want me to do it this time?
Just like office.
Okay. I'm going to put it on the statue that depicts the stars.
So the star is the west one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you go over to it. Reach up. You're gonna put it in?
Not if you say it like that, no. Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay. So you reach up. You have to get on your tiptoes again. Oh, you're so short, and this is like a human-sized statue. Put it on. Suddenly, got the sound effects.
It's a snake.
Green. It's a snake. It's a snake.
It's a snake.
Green gas now starts to billow in.
Take it on.
You'll take 1d6 poison damage.
No!
Fumes, toxic fumes fill the chamber again.
Oh no.
Let me roll it. You guys are so lucky. It's a 1.
I needed that. Now take the orb off.
Yep.
Oh.
Stops.
No, I suggest not doing that.
Yeah. Well, hey, Brainiac, we've both had a go. Now it's your turn. 50-50 chance. Go.
So, Artemis, as Merle hands you the orb, with your passive perception, I think is the highest, you notice that there is something scratched into the pillar that looks like writing, and you're not really sure why none of the others spotted this yet.
I can't read.
That'll be why.
I'm
I attempt-
stupid.
I attempt to read.
Yes, you may attempt to read it. So I will just move you guys over to here. I'm assuming you can read common, so
Yeah,
I'm not going
I
to
can read.
roll.
I can read common.
Okay, can you all see this?
Yes.
So on the statue is written, "Moon, sun, star, and sky, beyond our gaze treasures lie. We each stand guard in our places, playing the game of many faces. At first believe I that each of us wears a disguise. Moon favors the blazing heat. Sky in daylight does retreat. Sun guides weary travelers home. Star is where the dragons roam. Hands empty, palms unfilled. One misstep could get you killed. Choose wisely where you place our boon. It's best off in the hands of Moon."
I mean, I don't want to just place it in the moon. That just seems too obvious.
Or is it a double bluff? Like, we think it's too obvious, so we don't do it, but it's actually correct.
Holy shit. My head's hurting. I need to sit down. Let's just put it back on the sun again.
No!
Oh.
No.
Oh, okay.
But I am curious. Well, I don't know what it means by moon favors the blazing heat and all of them disguised.
Yeah. Can I just go try and move a statue? Just take any one of them, just see if I can twist it, turn it, move it, pop it.
Yeah, so you want to like do another investigation check basically to see if anything kind of does anything, yeah?
Yeah.
Roll me a little investigation, please, Merle. 16. Okay. You have a pretty good fondle of at least one of the statues. Which one were you going for specifically?
Let's say the one with the moon on it.
Yeah. Okay. So the one with the moon, that will be blah 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 blah. The north one. Sorry, I have to keep looking to remind myself which is what. You give it a good grope. Nothing seems to twist, move, activate, turn. You try and give it a good shove. Doesn't seem to move anywhere.
All right. So they are stationary.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, and with that investigation check, you wouldn't see any kind of mechanism that you think would be a turning or a track or anything.
I mean, what do you guys think? 50-50. But moon seems to be our best bet.
Moon seems to be the best bet to start. We might have to move the orb to different ones in a sequence.
Oh, holy shit. If you're right, then we're fucked.
Because moon favors the blazing heat, that's the sun.
Yeah.
And then the sun guides weary travelers home, but that's typically the stars. And that's nighttime, so the sky is kind of retreating, I guess, because it's dark. And then the sky is where the dragons roam. Right?
So we put it in moon?
I'd say put it in moon first, see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think you're on the summit there. I'm on your same wavelength. Right. Artemis, put that thing in the moon.
Yeah, Artemis's eyes sort of glazed over at this point. He saw the word sky, thinking there was a cloud involved. Yeah, he's just gonna. He did not put two and two together. He's just gonna do what he's told.
Okay, so you're popping it in the north one.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yes.
pop it in the moon, and then I'm gonna sort of jump to the floor, prone, get in a corner.
Okay, so pop it in the north one. You don't have to get up on your tiptoes at all. And nothing comes out of the jets. And for a moment, you just all wait. And then it starts to get kind of chilly in the chamber. Oh, now it's uncomfortably cold. Now it's freezing cold.
Oh,
Ah!
What the hell was that?
What the fuck was that?
What's wrong with that Alan Partridge?
He joins us.
That was an intro.
Good evening. I appear to have dozed off for a second there, reading the lullabies of Luther Vandross.
You're just in time. We're just about to kill all of Team 2.
Yep.
As you all take 1d6 frost damage. It's a 5.
Holy shit.
Sorry.
That'll be.
I'm
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Oh damn!
I'm also the healer. But you can't hear that because I'm unconscious.
Do I have lay on hands yet?
You tell me.
I don't know.
I mean, I have a post of healing, but that's
I do.
It's mine.
I do have lay on hands. Right. I'm just gonna hurriedly just head over to the little goblin on the floor and just. I don't know. I'm gonna start putting my hand out, and then I'm like, "Oh, it's goblin," and then I'm just gonna put my finger on instead and just heal you for 5.
Oh my golly, what the hell happened? All I felt was getting a little bit chilly and I just fell over. Did you heal me?
Yeah. Looked like you needed it.
I did need it, and I feel like you've just saved my life. I owe you one. And I do deeply mean that.
It's all good.
Everyone in that room make a perception check for me.
Oh, because I'm really good at those as well.
Because we've missed something that you're trying to force us to find. No way. 11.
Uh-huh.
16.
16. Okay. Not high enough. Okay. Artemis, you think you hear something? Kind of sounds like. That's it. You didn't hear enough to really be sure what it was. You just kind of thought you heard something.
I heard a high pitch.
like a chair abruptly squeaking on a floor.
Yeah.
Yes. It could be the desk.
There we go. We found it.
My sound effects aren't great, let's be real. So let's give you guys a minute to think about what you've done.
Make you think about what you've done.
Sit in the corner and think about what you did. We'll snap over now to Ricky, Kegs, and Columbo, who I have to remind myself where you guys even were. Cool. Well, you guys had just been into the room, hadn't you, where you'd found some potion vials or some glass vials. You're not exactly sure what's in them, I don't think. You found the autobiography of Luther Vandross or whatever, whoever that person is. The Rise of Vandross, Columbo has found. And you found another one of these little kind of weird stone things. I think you guys have got 2 of them now. And that is pretty much everything that was in that little cupboard room. You've just gone into the cupboard after kind of fighting the skull. I'm presuming Kegs is maybe still under the table, or have you come out?
I'm under the table.
Kegs is under the table.
No, actually, I came out from under the table because I was helping to investigate the bookshelf, I think.
There you go.
I believe Ricky's still in the Matrix with the mirrors.
Oh, yeah.
The
He's
mirror's
stuck in
taking my
You did,
soul.
you did a cool mirror trick. Yeah. What would you like to do?
Well,
So
okay.
it seems like we've done this room, so to speak. I don't think there's anything else for us to do in here. I know there was. I'm pretty sure anyway. There was another corridor we didn't go down that could potentially be of more use to us.
I can't remember. My detective skills have failed me yet again.
Yeah, so I will. I'll just explain it to you. Okay, so you guys, yeah, you're pretty confident from where you are. It was basically one room with a big fuck off mirror and a table which Kegs has been hiding under, and then a little. And you guys have pretty thoroughly been through this place. So I'm presuming you want to leave that room, go somewhere else.
Yeah, I would. I don't know what Kegs and Columbo wanted.
I don't.
Lead on Dick roll.
Don't wish to stay here, Dick. That's his name, isn't it, Dick?
Dick roll.
Vicky will just sort of like sigh defeatedly and then walk out the room.
As we leave, Kegs would like to try and pickpocket the pebble out of Columbo's pocket.
Nice. Okay, so roll me a sleight of hand check, Kegs. And then Columbo, roll me a perception.
Oh, I've got fuck all chance against his perception. This was a bad idea.
Aha!
This is a rules question. If someone's pickpocketing someone, do you use passive perception or make someone roll contested?
Get fucked, Kegs.
It all depends on the context. So if they're looking directly at it, like if they are expecting to be stolen from, but if they're unawares, passive perception.
Okay, well, Columbo, what would you say? Do you think you would have been actively watching out for Kegs?
Well, if he was, I
Probably
wouldn't have
not.
done it.
No.
Okay, in that case, we'll go with your. Sorry to make you roll. We'll go with your passive if that's the
We'll still
rules.
lose.
Passive.
So what's your passive?
I will tell you when I find out where it is.
Kegs is on an 18. It's pretty good.
Nah.
Well, I rolled a nat 20, but obviously that doesn't count now. Where can I find it out?
On Foundry, on the skills list, it's got a number next to the modifier, and that's your passive.
20.
Oh, yeah, you're fine still. So either way, so that's good because I was about to feel really bad. Yeah, so you notice Kegs is looking like a bit of a creep, trying to go for your pocket.
You sure?
Kegs, you just got one finger in there.
Kegs, you must wine and dine me first.
Can't afford that. See Dick roll. He carries the purse.
You just coming in for a little tickle, was you?
Dick roll seduced this idiot. Well, yeah, I need to steal his pebble.
Stop fucking around. It's just a pebble.
I want the shiny pebble.
I'll get you your own pebble later.
Promise.
You can have the pebble, Kegs.
Yeah. Thank you, kind man.
I'm not entirely sure what's just happened there, but I feel we're all pleased with the outcome.
Kegs does a little victory dance with his feet.
I'm stealing that pebble, Sam.
Fuck you. You can't steal it if you're dead with your own stupidity trying to solve a simple child's puzzle.
So you guys, is there a mark you guys want to go in?
I suppose I'd be first, seeing as I walked out the door.
Yep.
Yeah,
cool. So we got
seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
Ricky, and then Kegs and Columbo. Which of you shady? Which one of you is at the back?
I'll go at the back.
I'll be dancing around Ricky's legs like an unfed cat.
So you guys leave the room, you go up a short little corridor, and you're at kind of a cross section again. So if you go to I don't know my left and right, I'm so bad. If you go to the right hand side, That's where the crumbled wall was that you guys kind of squeezed through, and there was that portcullis you couldn't get to. And if you go to the left-hand side, that was the room, with the statues that you guys solved with the see no evil, hear no evil stuff. As you guys leave the chamber, you hear Cadmus pretty confidently say, "Yeah, put it. We'll put it in the sun one. Yeah, put it in." Then there's an mysterious orange glow from your right-hand side and a bunch of screaming.
So we're kind of at a dead end then, sort of, because we can't get through that portcullis because the puzzle's the other side.
There was, I'll say, because it has been a couple of weeks since we played. So before you went into the room of statues, there was also another way that you could have gone before that. So you decided to go to the left and kind of go through the room of statues, but there was another path that led straight on as well. And you guys would remember that.
Okay. I guess we could try that then, if there's nothing else.
Leave the
But we
bastards
can-
to cook.
Okay.
Guys, something tells me we may win this race. I believe they might be on fire.
Well, we won't now you've said it.
Yeah, you're feeling pretty good, all of you at this point. Oh my
I'll
god.
just
unseen.
dance down, playing the bagpipes.
Playing the bagpipes, okay. So I presume you guys are I'm trying to figure out how to move more than one of you at once. Oh my god, it's really annoying. Okay, so you go back through the room of statues. I'm guessing you just kind of walk straight through that, and then you come to the point. So if you turn to your left-hand side, that's the way that you haven't been yet. And then if you went to the right, that would be back up the stairs and the pressure plate trap.
Short technical question.
Yes.
Am I supposed to just be seeing moon, sun, star, and sky on the screen?
Yes, because I've left it up for the other guys to look at so that they can try and figure out
Want them
what to
Hey,
do.
hey. They're getting more help than we did.
But you have
Bias.
the world's greatest detective on your side.
In the back.
We do. They took all the muscle and none of the
Yeah,
brain.
we're a bunch of imbeciles. Leave us alone.
Meatheads.
We currently have 20 passive perception at the back of the party and a half-elf bard. Actually, sorry, a half-elf bard. Going first.
I thought we were tiefling.
I'm currently
I said
perceiving,
bard.
at the moment, I'm perceiving what's just happened constantly.
Well, you know what they say, hindsight's 20/20.
Hey. So we go down the corridor we haven't been down already, I presume.
Okay, how are you going to go down? So it's kind of like the stone. Everywhere that you've been so far, it kind of seems like it was this fortress or something, like an underground, pretty structured and fortified and stuff. As you kind of descend a bit further into the tunnel, it starts to become more like a natural stone, start to kind of give way. It becomes more like a natural earth tunnel as opposed to stone walls and stone kind of flagstones, things like that. There's kind of roots coming up through the floor and all of this kind of business. I guess you can get around, let me see where you are for now. You walk about 15 feet before you kind of come to where it becomes like a natural earth tunnel. What would you like to do from there, or how would you proceed forwards?
Sick roll. Check for traps this time.
Yeah, we can have a look around, see if I spot any traps or danger or anything.
Yes. How would you like to look around?
Perceiving man, you look too.
On the lookout for hostile plants.
I'll be honest with you, I got a +0 to both investigation and perception. So are you asking me, like, do I touch stuff and all that? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, are you like looking along like things? Are you just generally trying to do like, are you investigating or are you doing a perception? So are you like listening and looking, or are you asking for stuff?
I suppose I'd do an investigation. Like I said, it's still +0, but it might make the DC lower, maybe.
Yeah.
So I'll roll an investigation for you. Oh, shit.
Okay. No, there's not much really to be seen. You certainly can't see any obvious signs like plates or anything like that, or tripwires.
Well, I'm pretty confident that there's nothing here, nothing to worry about, guys. So unless I'm about to be stopped by anyone, I'm just going to continue on.
Okay, and are you continuing? Are you just like walking forwards? Are you running? Are you stealthing?
I'll just walk forward into whatever trap you've actually got that I couldn't perceive.
Like I said, guys, confidence. Fake it until you make it. Okay.
Okay, let me. What am I doing? How do I activate this map for you guys? Activate. Can you all see this now?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you all see yourselves? I'm clicked on you. What the
Yes.
heck do I get off of you?
I'm in
Jesus.
the dark.
Yeah. Cool. So you guys are about there. You can kind of see where you're going in the tunnel. Are you going to keep walking forwards?
I suppose we'd walk to where the water is, see what's going on there.
As you go, everyone make a perception check for me, please.
This is where I come into my own.
Who rolled the one?
That was me, obviously.
Oh no.
Your
It was
dice
Jason's
ruined
fault,
my
though.
dice. 10.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you walk forwards with a 10. You think you hear something in the kind of space beyond towards where you're going. Cancer's like, can't quite make it out.
There's frogs in there.
Mm.
I'm starving. Come on, let's go.
Should we say hi to the
Don't-
frogs?
Don't eat the
The game's
frogs.
paused. I can't move.
Oh, I'm sorry. There you go. Should be able to move yourselves now. Go in the order which you wish to be in. Okay. Let me pause the game there. I have to figure out how to do this.
Those frogs look weird.
They're not twig blights, are they?
They look like frogs. Okay. Oh, here we go. I'm sorry. I just figure out how to roll. Let's roll in private. Okay. Yep. What's that? Okay. All right. So, as you guys enter this enormous cavern, a few things that you notice. There is a big, obviously, kind of stream/stagnant standing pool, which kind of takes up the entire of the and there's lots of rocks and boulders. It's very dimly lit. It's quite hard to. And then directly ahead of you, where you have a strange kind of noise, there are 4 goblin-looking creatures, all kind of sat around this wood pile, and they're kind of speaking in goblin language. Don't seem to have noticed you that yet, though. You lucky buggers.
I don't speak goblin.
Me neither.
Eggs, do you speak goblin?
No, that would be useful.
Shall we just go and introduce ourselves?
I say-
Where's the frogs?
What I think we should do is, with some sort of writing implement on a piece of paper, draw a big smiley face.
Do you have a writing implement and a piece of
No.
paper?
This is where the plan falls down, okay? It's a great plan.
Well, I could use magical tinkering to make a smiley face on something.
Oh, yeah.
We need to
But
get
you're not
across,
having my pebbles.
We need to get across the fact that we are friendly people.
Maybe I could play them a nice song.
No, we want to make friends.
Not on your bagpipes. There's no such thing.
Everyone loves my bagpipes.
Okay. Yes.
Go on then, Dick Roll, make friends.
I'll just wait over here. You do the friend making. I'll do the perceiving.
I'll sort of step forward a bit and say, like, hello there, kind sirs. We are but three mere adventurers looking for a way through this cavern.
Yeah.
Kegs. I think Dick's dead. I say we make a run for it.
So
You better wait. I want to loot his cheese first.
these
You get the cheese, I'll get the pebbles.
these goblins who can't roll for shit, as I was making perception checks that whole time you guys were talking. Suddenly Ricky just stands up and introduces themselves, and the goblins all turn around with their little spears, whatever it is that the goblins. They don't look friendly, and in fact, one of them is going to try and... Have they got little javelins, goblins?
A scimitar.
Oh, they've got a
short bow.
scimitar and a short bow. Oh, hang on.
Are they just goblins or are these hobgoblins?
You can make a nature check.
Oh, well, I was more just helping.
Unless you would think you would really know. There's a big difference. They're goblins.
Okay.
They're goblins. I cannot find that this goblin has... Ah, there we go. Yeah, so this goblin with the longbow is going to try and shoot you, Ricky.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry. Is that the right one?
Guys, I've been at the back perceiving. I perceive they don't like us.
These goblins have no sense of grace or decorum.
It's
This never
because
happens
God.
when Tim is
because you
about.
didn't draw a
Why is
smiley
this not
face.
working?
Told you, smiley face would have worked.
Short bow. Discard previous. I'm so sorry. This is me being rubbish at using Foundry. Be alright in this.
If it makes it easier, Kate, then just roll it on your dice in front of you.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Why is it not letting me target Ricky? There will be a way to do
Far
this.
away?
No, it should be fine with a longbow. But why is it not?
Survived
Complete.
on a technicality.
Yeah, no. Is anything happened?
No.
Oh, there we go. Okay, right, so. Okay. Normal. Come on, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah. Does a 23 hit? It does. Okay, so let's roll for damage. Oh my
So
god.
I've said, Kegs, Ricky is dead.
You're fine. 3 points of damage to Ricky as this goblin. They all kind of turn and snarl straight away when they see you. And you get the sense maybe you've caught them doing something that they shouldn't have been. One of them straight away kind of fumbles with his longbow, shoots, and it just kind of whams you in the shoulder for 3 points of damage. Everybody in that room, roll initiative, please.
Can you make the sound of the goblins again, Kate?
Which one? Or the...
Well, I mean, yeah, the ones that sound like cats, but that's cool.
I can't do scary goblin noises. Eek. Oh yeah, I have to do the highlight thing. Oh my god, it's been 2 weeks since I did. Columbo, where are you?
Just
There you are.
I'm hiding at the back.
I'll do the thing.
I can't roll initiative. It won't let me. Oh, there we go.
Okie dokie. So, everyone rolled?
It.
Where is my little initiative tracker thingy majiggy? Begin combat. There we go. Okay, fantastic. So it is this guy's go again. Wait, is he the same one? He is going to... How far can you move, little goblin? Jesus Christ, what is their movement? It's 30 feet. Okay.
Typically, I
He's
can
gonna-
move 30 feet. Yeah.
Oh my god, he's from London. So he's gonna run
I
over
beg
here.
your pardon? That's not how Londoners sound. Genuinely offended.
He's got an accent. So he's going to run over there. I think that took him, that was what, 15, 25. He's got an extra 5. Gets him into combat range with you, Kegs. He's going to try and take a swing at you. Still targeting Ricky. Sorry, he's got a thing for you.
Well, I'm open to all sorts.
Okay. What? Why? Oh, for goodness sake. Now it's saying he's only got a longbow. I've really screwed this. Where's his short sword?
He has a scimitar, so if you go double click on his character sheet, go into his features, and you'll see he has a scimitar.
He does have a scimitar. It's weird 'cause it's not bringing it up in the combat hub.
Yeah, it's always best as a DM when you're doing the monsters, don't use that combat HUD.
Oh my god, my target is not that far away. Why are you not working? This is driving me insane. Right. Scimitar, please. It keeps telling me that my target is more than 30 feet away, even though I'm right next to them.
Is it because the game is paused?
No, I don't think it is. Let me try.
Working
No,
for
still-
me.
Why is it not working for my little goblin?
It's just all of
Would
a
you
sudden popped up round start.
I think I'll just have to roll it because it's not actually working.
I can do it if you need, but only if you want me to.
Yeah, do you want to try? Am I just being really stupid?
I doubt it. Foundry is just weird sometimes, but you want to attack Kegs, do you?
I'm trying to target Kegs, click the
Okey-dokey.
scimitar, and then it's not rolling. Why? Anyway, I presume. I presume, Anne.
Yeah.
Okay, and then can you roll damage as well, please? Oh, nice rolls though. 3 points of damage. Okay, and he is going to end his turn just there. And so then, Kegsy.
Sorry, I'm just mathing my damage because it didn't come off automatically. Where are we? Kegs is very upset.
Mm.
Very
I
upset.
don't even know what artificers do, so this will be interesting.
Artificers don't do anything at level 1. That's the
Oh,
fun thing.
okay.
Oh. One sec. Yeah, what's this one? Right, Kegs is just gonna pull out his dagger and try and stab the fucker.
Okay.
In the knee. Oh, apparently my target's blocked by a wall. That might have been what was happening to you.
Yeah, but then it worked when Andy did it, so I'm not too sure. How odd.
Oh, there we go. I've done it. Hooray. Worth it.
Way. So unfortunately, Kegs go to kind of try and stab the goblin, and it just kind of glances off of some like strap that he's wearing across his chest, like holding his quiver of arrows and stuff. Doesn't really do any damage.
Right, I'm gonna flip him off, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay, not using any movement.
Nope.
Okay, so this goblin, again, they are just going to run into the fray, 30 feet. Well, he doesn't need to quite go 30 feet. He's going to go 25. Again, get his scimitar out. All right, let's see if I can do it this time. Target you. It shouldn't be hard. Features. Scimitar.
Make sure you target. That's it.
Yeah, okay. It keeps telling me complete previous.
You put discard previous.
Okay, there we go. Okay, attack. Just normal roll.
Awesome.
Okay, oh, a 16. So a
Yeah.
16 hits. Yeah, okay. So we'll roll damage on you. Ooh, 7 points of damage, sorry.
I am down.
Okay. Runs over, kind of screaming, ah! And then he jams you with his scimitar and down, guys. And at that point, we're going to flip back to the other group. Does that really screw with Discord, Andy?
No, I just want to see what happens to them.
Yeah.
Do we have to
You're
get
gonna-
back to us?
You do. You're going to have to wait.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
so I'm not going to toggle combat state or anything. We're just going to talk you guys through your scene. So, Merle just went down. He's got back up again. You have this writing. Do you want me to go flip that? Oh, I don't think I can change scene actually. Well,
So,
Well,
I do kind of remember it.
I think I know it.
So, I think Cadmus is gonna turn to the other two and say, I know this is gonna sound like we're just carrying on doing what we haven't, what we've been doing. I genuinely think we need to put the orb in the sky statue. The reason being is because it's told us that their faces are not what they appear to be, which means that the moon isn't actually the moon. The sky isn't actually the sky. They're all faking what they look like. And according to that poem, or whatever it is that Artemis found, the sky retreats in daylight. And what retreats in daylight?
The stars.
Yes.
No, the other one. The other one.
The sun.
No.
Oh,
It's like Cadmus is just gonna just put his hands on his head, grab the orb from whoever has it.
I'm wrestling you with it. I want to do it.
make a contested strength check, guys.
It's my orb.
Right, okay. Hang on.
Moral's just stunned and impressed.
Specifically, just straight strength or athletics?
I did athletics.
Let's call that athletics then, if you've done athletics, yeah.
21.
You're trying to wrestle it out of each other's grasp.
Yeah, you get it. You've got it.
Artemis, you just kind of put a hand on Cadmus and just pull it out of his reach.
Well, that was not very nice.
So I'm still going to just grunt and to sort of hold it high above my head.
Doesn't help. I'm like an inch shorter than you.
Fuck you. Fine, I'll go on my tiptoes then.
Cadmus is just going to stand there looking a little bit like miffed. And just kind of under his breath just grunt. It was my plan.
Well, I think it's a fantastic plan, even if I don't know what's going on. But it sounds like you've clocked it, and you've done well.
I mean, there's that, but there's also it was kind of our only option left. We had somehow managed to do every single thing possible wrong.
I agreed, but it's the thought that counts. You know what I mean?
And we put absolutely no thought into it, so.
Yeah. I'm gonna drop it in the star, in the hand of the star. And I'm also just gonna
No, sky,
jump.
sky,
No.
sky.
Sky, not star. It's not. I didn't say that. I said sky.
Yeah. So you're
east
dropping
one.
it. Yeah. So to the east statue, the one that's got a cloud carved into its forehead. Okay. Drop it in. Wait a minute.
I'm listening out for.
I don't want to die again.
And nothing happens except for the portcullises all raise. Well done, guys.
Nice.
You did manage to do every wrong option.
Holy shit. We're geniuses. We're going to
So
win.
clever.
Yeah.
So, for reference, there was a portcullis to the north. That's where you'd come from with the skellies. There is one to the south, which is like a massive one that leads to this this kind of wide corridor. And there is one to the never shredded west, where you were pretty sure that you heard the other guys come from before. Columbo shaking his head. You definitely a couple of minutes ago heard bagpipes from
Yeah,
that
we
direction.
did. Yeah, I remember.
Wait.
I remember that. Yeah.
Not convincing me to go that way.
Yeah,
Heard nothing.
and if I remember correctly, I may have heard some bagpipes heading away from where we were while we were on fire. So they had no intention of helping us whatsoever. That's not very sportsmanlike.
Cadmus is gonna just kind of sit down there, taloned fingers kind of on his chin. I think we should go after them.
I wouldn't be much of a cleric and much of a holy man if anything were to happen to them. I feel like we should go after them. I think you're right.
My logic is we are nearly dying in this labyrinth because we were told we had to be into 2 groups. But we were also told that blind obedience could get us killed.
Why are you
Maybe
so
when-
clever?
I've got a +0 to intelligence, but I used to be a soldier. I used to be a strategist. So maybe the point is that we actually need to work as a team. Use our combined efforts to find this thing. Otherwise, we will perish.
I'm going to follow you anyway. You're the smartest person I've ever met.
Thank you. I don't know whether that's a good thing.
Well, what do you say, Artemis? Let's go. I don't even know which way we're going. Left, isn't it?
That way.
West.
To the bagpipes.
Bagpipes.
Artemis, were you going to say something, or are you following the others?
Yeah. I'm just going to sort of spy because he doesn't like the backlight man, and I'm taking the orb and the candle with me. And so if I remove the orb, do the portcullises fall down again?
Yes.
Oh fuck! I'm taking the.
So you just get daggers. Daggers.
Thank you for asking, because I'd completely forgotten about that. Yeah, much like if you felt like if you kept the orb on the fire would have kept spraying. You very much feel like the portcullises are up until the orb is removed.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm taking the candle with me. I still don't know what that's about.
And the bag of the 10,000 ball bearings that are all over the floor or whatever. One.
But yeah, individually picking them up. Like...
I spent a total of half an hour sorting through that.
It might take longer, 10,000 or whatever it is. Okay, so you guys are heading off in the direction of
those guys.
yeah, so sorry, it was the east. God damn, I'm so like
West. We're going west.
Stupid with directions. Yeah, so you're going west. So you guys kind of head through the portcullis. You walk a little ways along this corridor, and then you can see that there's a door to the left-hand side, which like it goes into the cupboard. How are you going? Are you going quickly? Are you casually? Are you sneaking?
Well, for starters, I'd like to drink my healing potion.
Yes, that's a good shout.
Use your healing potion.
That is a very good shout.
Yes, I will also do.
Nice. I think I've rolled the exact amount that brings me up to full.
Oh, pretty good going.
Not quite full, but
Not
I'm
full.
close.
Oh, yeah, screwed.
I'm one off.
I've accidentally healed your goblin. I do
Oh my
apologize.
god, don't do that. Where's
Yeah.
he? How much
It's
health?
all right. I've rolled it on the wrong one. I do apologize.
Wrong goblin.
He was at full health anyway, so we got some healing
Yeah,
for
I was
free.
going to say, they've not taken any damage, have they?
Can
Okay.
we? Because the reason why we came this way was because we heard bagpipes. Can we still hear bagpipes or any other noises as we're going down the corridor?
Make a perception check for me.
I should stop asking these
I think-
questions.
Yeah. I'll let you all make it if you all think that you're listening and trying to find out where you're going.
I'm not. I'm plugging my ears.
La 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 la. I can't hear the scream.
I see
Can't hear the-
nothing.
Can't hear the
Okay.
bagpipe.
Yep. Nope. Okay. So.
Is someone else listening? Okay.
No, yep, fine. So, unless someone else thinks that they would be actively listening, you can't really hear much. You're not really sure where they would have gone. You heard the bagpipes maybe like a couple of minutes ago, as you were all probably getting frozen to death and Merle was going down. But yeah, you're not sure exactly which way they would have gone. So there's a cupboard on your left hand side, or there's a
That's a
path that
door.
goes onwards through a kind of crumbled down wall.
How big's the hole?
You can fit through it. you
Okay,
reckon.
fair.
It might be a bit of a squeeze. It's not teeny tiny. The others managed to get through.
I'm just gonna keep going straight. I don't take any twists or turns. I'm just gonna keep going straight through the hole in the wall.
I'm going to be staring at the floor for pressure plates and things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can go ahead and make a. If you're just looking, you can make a perception check to see if you spot anything.
Yes. I'm merely looking.
What's hidden?
Have I spot hidden? 16. I'm rolling quite a few of those.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You can't see anything. No, as you go, there's nothing obvious. Just looks like stone floor. It's all good. So I'm gonna say, let's activate you guys. How do I? Oh, I can't activate you. You're in. You're in everyone's in combat. Can you guys see yourself on the map?
Yes.
Do you want to like move yourself along a little bit, and we'll snap back to these guys here. So Ricky is down.
I can't move myself.
We can't because it's the game's
Ah,
paused.
geez, sorry guys, that's me. I keep forgetting to unpause it.
And now we can't because it's not our turn.
Bloomin' combat. Okay, so I will say that you are. So you went past the cupboard. You went straight.
Are you able to drag us as the DM? Are you able to like
Can I do that one?
have authority?
Yes, you can.
How can I see them? Because I can only see the little dude that I'm clicked on.
So just the way I do it is just highlight an empty space, and then it'll give you complete vision over everything.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Right, so yes, I will move you guys then to whereabouts you would be. Oh my god, I put Artemis back in the bridge with the thorns.
Oh, why?
And there you shall stay.
Traumatic memory.
Only for Merle, he was the only one that fell in it.
Oh no, yeah, I felt so bad. I'm damn glad that wasn't me.
So I will put you guys, for now, you are by the, so there was another room on the left hand, which you wouldn't know this, but it's the room that goes into the kind of room of mirrors. So again, you can decide, are you going to go into the unknown room, or are you going to continue or going straight tactics?
I like the idea of just going straight.
Okay, so we'll say for now, you guys, you see a room, portcullis is a room of statues. You're just going to be continuing going straight to now. We will go back to everybody else who is down here. Oh my god, go skulk. So, it is a goblin's turn. No, it's not. He just had his turn because he stabbed Ricky. Ricky, it's your turn, which means you need to make a death saving throw, please.
Oh god.
It comes in that one. And just a success.
Okay, nice. Success. Okay, great. Somehow it's Kegs' turn again.
It's not my turn again. I don't
It isn't
know
your
why.
turn. I
That's
don't know why that's happened either. Let's just skip that. So it is this goblin's turn. And he is going to shout some orders at the other goblin next to him. And then he is going to, let me just open up a little thingy, features, excuse me. He is going to take out his short bow. And I think he can just about see you, Columbo, but you would have cover there, I would say, because you're sort of behind a boulder. So I'll roll with disadvantage. Disadvantage? How does it work if you've got cover?
It's a plus to the AC. It depends on how much cover, usually. So it could be like +2 or +5 to the AC.
Yeah, I'd say he's probably got about half cover.
I think that's +2.
Plus
Like
two.
that boulder. It's not letting me do it because it's saying there's a bloody wall in the way. So I'll move the goblin. Jesus Christ, man. He's going to go 15 feet to that. Right, and now there shouldn't be a wall in the way, so let's try that again. But you're still behind a boulder, so you're still pretty much covered. Okay. So, blah, 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 it's attack. Can I do the plus to the AC in found? Do you just work it out?
Just work it out. If they got +2 to their AC, you just tell them.
Gotcha. Okay, so it is a 18 to hit. Does that beat your AC +2?
Yes.
Okay. Go for damage.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
these goblins are rolling so shit. 3 points of damage. As again, the shot just kind of whistles past you and it kind of grazes your cheek a little bit, like in that cool way that it does in movies. But it doesn't do too much damage, luckily, and it kind of thuds into the earth wall behind you. And that is going to be that goblin's go.
It does enough.
This goblin over here, the one shouted at, is going to scurry over in this direction. So he's going to just start trying to feverishly wade through this water over here as far as he can get, which is another 5 feet. About that. And that's his turn. Columbo, is your go.
I will attack this one here. Attack the goblin.
Attack the goblin.
I will use my short bow. I think. Is this working? Yes. I will attack. Oh, 18.
Mm-hmm.
And
Nice. It hits. Rolls damage. Rolls damage? Roll damage.
Rolls damage. And it's
Rolls damage.
It's a sneaky attack as well.
Nice.
They're engaged. Not like that.
Yes.
I mean, they're close together.
5 feet.
That's it. So situational bonus is 1d6, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. There should be a little sneak attack option. Oh,
Well, that didn't work because that is a d20. So
well, yeah.
That doesn't count, I think.
If you just press the damage button on that short bow dialogue,
Underneath in the chat.
and then roll your sneak attack after.
Okay, so that's short bow. Okay, so 6 damage and then plus a d6. Nice. An extra 5 points. Okay, so which one was it you were targeting? I don't think any help of the
top
goblin.
one next to Kegs.
Next to Kegs, yeah. Let me do that. So that was, what did you get? A 5 and a 6, then, right? Okay, cool. Oh man, he gone.
I'll shout from behind the rock. You're welcome.
Okay, so that guy, he's dead. So Columbo, do you want to describe how you kill him?
I look at it. I give him the eye with I've got my cigar still in my mouth. I stick my hand behind my back, pull my short bow out, pull an arrow from the quiver. Look, close my eyes, pull the bow back, and let it loose. Open up. Did I hit it?
And in the meantime, arrow gone straight through this goblin's eye, out the other side, and he twitches for a minute and then just falls to the side. He died.
Checking to see whether I have any bonus. I don't have
Amazing. And it was his go next. So, top of the round. Cadmus, Merle, Artemis. You guys have reached the room of statues. The portcullis is raised. You can see some writing on the floor. There's some statues and a weirdly torn up rug in the room. How would you like to proceed? In fact, while you're here, you can all make another perception check if anyone's listening.
Oh, I'm certainly listening now.
My best roll yet.
Okay.
I rolled 16s and only 16s. Get used to it.
Nice. So I would say definitely Merle and Art too, but just not as distinctly. Maybe your ears aren't quite as big. Merle, as you kind of reach the room of statues, you can hear sounds like kind of some yells and some shouts. The sound of like steel on. I need to get some Foley up in here because I'm so bad at making noise. The sound of like steel kind of clanging against other steel. Sounds like there's some kind of fight that's going on somewhere ahead of you.
Let's go. Sorry, I was coughing.
I will follow the goblin that seems to know where he's going.
Okay, and
As it-
because we're sorry, go
I
ahead.
was going to say I'm evil eyeing the rug. It looks suspicious.
It is according to Columbo. So again, you guys walking, jogging, sprinting. What are you doing?
If I'm hearing shouts and screams, I'll be a light jog, I would have thought.
Okay.
Yeah, slightly faster than walk.
So I'd say your movement speed's about what, 30 feet, something like that.
Yeah,
That's
why
yeah.
not?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move you guys. Let's say that I'll get you guys round about the junction here. Okay, cool. So you guys will get to about there this round. Meanwhile, Kegs, the goblino next to you, has just gone down with this arrow, like weirdly accurately through the eye, given that Columbo wasn't looking. What would you like to do? Ricky's down. There's a goblin that is right next to him, poised to kind of strike again.
He's with a very, very, very deep sigh. I will pull out my healing potion and throw it down Ricky's neck.
Okay, so
Glass
that
and all.
Glass and all. So.
is just everything.
You used to eat glass in the circus and so on.
He's good with it. He used to swallow swords and all sorts of shit. Andy, your rules on taking a healing potion are it's a bonus action to take one, but is it an action to give it to someone else? Okay, so that will be your action, Kegs, okay?
I assumed it would be, yes.
Yeah. Okay, but you have a bonus action, one, or a movement.
God, I
Ricky,
wish I
you
had a
will be
bonus
up.
action.
How much did you heal me for?
5.
Sad.
That's my last healing potion. I will move there in a roundabout way so that I don't trigger an attack of opportunity.
Oh, it's this goblin again. Oh, man. He's going to have another swing. I'm so sorry, Ricky. I feel like I'm... but he's next to you. It's what he would do. So
He's next to me as well.
He is next to you, but so is the other guy. So yeah. Tell you what. If it's even, it's Kegs. If it's odd, it's Ricky. Kegs. He's gonna swing at you. So he turns around. He sees you put the healing potion in, and he thinks, "No, you fucking don't." He's gonna turn around and he's gonna try and stab you with his scimitar. So let's make sure you're targeted. Scimitar. Okay. Ooh. Wow. No, he's not in flanking. You're okay. Okay, so that's a miss.
Yeah.
Keg's just nimbly, kind of small and speedy though you are, managed to kind of dodge out of the way as he's trying to take a wild swing at you. Ricky, you get a go.
Yay. I'll stand there. And then debating what I actually want to do. What's my plus to them? That's my thing. Sorry.
Your head.
A bit odd. I'm just trying to see what my plus to hit is with my rapier, and it's not telling me.
Oh my god. It's a fly that's like coming at me in the kitchen.
I'm going to assume my spell DC is probably better than trying to hit with something, so instead I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on the one in front of me.
Yeah.
Just call him a cunt.
Why not? It works.
Yeah.
He starts to cry.
Well, we'll see if he makes the save first.
Oh no.
Yeah, damage.
And sorry, your vicious mockery was cunt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
He's just been unconscious, in fairness.
And then I will bonus action do a healing word.
Wow.
Do I want to do? How are you looking, Kegs? Are you all right?
On a scale of 1 to 11, I'm about an 8.
Right. Okay. I will cast it on myself then. How do you do this? Lost it, did
Good thing.
Is that used it? Oh, there we go. No.
Oh,
I feel
cast it on the goblin. Why is everyone trying to heal my goblin?
We're just really
They're little bastards. Don't heal them.
I've done more than enough. I'm at max HP after that.
I think you've given him. Yeah, hang on.
I gave
Let
him
me
6, so you can just take that off. Sorry.
Yeah. That's fine. What was he on before? I thought he was on. Your vicious mockery did how many points of damage? Was it 2?
2. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's right then. He's right where he is. I'm not sure what happened there.
Oh, did it not apply the effect to him?
No.
Okay, sound.
Because I have to click apply. That's why.
Okay, cool. All right then. That will be. Yeah, can't do anything else. That'll be my turn.
All good. Staying where you are.
Yeah.
Yep. Again, it's second Kegs's turn. Weirdly, so this goblin, so he has got his bow out, and I'm pretty sure that it's an action to change weapons, isn't it?
Yes.
Correct me
Rules
if
are
I'm
writ-
wrong.
Rules are written, yes.
Rules as written, yes, not how I rule it, but yes. Your game, Kate, you do you?
I'm going to say it's not fair if he's holding a bow for him to just grab a scimitar. So,
Fair?
he is going to try and shoot you again, Columbo. Because he's got his bow out and he was going to be taking aim anyway. So,
It would be with disadvantage.
why is it with disadvantage?
Because he is within 5 feet of an enemy.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
He's threatened, as the book says.
He is.
He
Oh, I'm so
threatened.
threatened.
Okay, that's fine. We'll do that. We'll do that anyway because that's what I said he was going to do. So he was aiming for Columbo. Kegs has suddenly appeared and he's going to have advantage. He's going to be a bit thrown off. So, let me just target. Yeah.
Kegs is just like sort of going like this, like in front of the bow.
Trying to catch the arrow.
I think I have just targeted myself.
Eggs is doing his best
That is
Pickford
so
impression.
Pick what? Like that?
Okay, so let's roll the attack. But Columbo, you've got bonus to your AC, and he is rolled advantage, so he will be incredibly lucky if he hits you. I presume that's going to be a miss.
They would have both missed.
Yep, going to be a miss. So he's going to just goes wide, and he is going to then stumble back, which means you will get attack of opportunity, Kegs.
Yeah.
If you want to take it, yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead and roll for me.
You'll have to put him back.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm so shit.
It is not telling me if that's a hit or not. So let me just go.
Well, I
ahead and
don't
check
think it
his
is. I missed with
AC.
a 13 last time.
It's not. Yeah. It's not. Okay, so it does miss. He is gonna stumble back, and I will let him change his weapon as a bonus action. So he's gonna stumble back, not that far actually. He'll stay a little bit closer. He's just gonna kind of stagger back a few steps. He's gonna drop his bow and whip out the scimitar because I think that would be fair. Okay, that is his go. This guy over here, he is still following orders. He is gonna run over here, and he is gonna crouch down. I don't think any of you can really necessarily what he is doing. Let me just make a little check for him. Eek. What is it going to be? He's got. Let's do that. Oh, not working for me. Let's go as that. So. No. Okay. Yeah, fine. Okay. He's doing something. Columbo, it is your go.
Okay. Well, I'll go for this guy here. Right. This guy here.
Yeah.
Next to Ricky. And I will go with the bow again.
Mhm.
It worked so well last time. Oh, balls.
Ah, that's gutting. Yeah. Unfortunately, it just maybe it's because you've still got your eyes shut as you're shooting. It just
Yeah.
whistles past him.
That's
It
how I do-
almost hits Kegs because it was almost a natural one.
that's
not
how
quite.
That's how I do my best shooting, with my eyes closed.
Okay.
Oh,
Any bonus
no.
action or movement?
No, I'm going to move there.
Yep. And are you going to bonus action anything, or is that you done?
I unfortunately have no bonus actions.
Do you not? You're a rogue.
I am a rouge.
A rouge, so you can hide.
Not level 1.
Oh, can you not?
Well,
don't
you
get
can hide,
cunning
but
action.
it's an action.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cunning
Oh, I
actions are
thought it
level
was
5.
always a bonus action. There you
Yeah.
go. Okay. Cool. So that is Columbo's turn, and in the meantime, snap back over to Artemis, Cadmus, and Thingy. And I will now. So, how can I add these guys to the initiative?
Exactly the same way as you did it before.
Okay, so if I click on the toggle combat state, is that going to work?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then if you guys can roll your initiative for me, please. You are now technically in the fray, even though you still have a little bit of a ways to go.
Saying, I just can't seem to roll anything higher than a bloody set 10. I can't get anything in double figures.
Not to worry.
I think I
Okay.
rolled another 16.
I did get a nat 1 for my initiative. So.
What is going on with you? It's like in Fantastic Friends where Jim just keeps rolling ones. Like I don't know what it is, and then he changed weapon, and all of a sudden he's smashing it. Okay, so that goblin is dead. Artemis.
I'm gonna dash because I've seen things I can hit, and I want to redeem myself in my own brain. Okay. Yeah, I didn't expect you to be right there.
Do you want to be standing on top of the boulder?
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh no, I thought I sort of just stopped there in order to see where everything was in the room.
I mean, you can be there, but the boulder is there, so I'd say you're either on top of it or you need to move just behind it or next to it.
I mean, I was gonna move there because that's all.
There you go. Yeah. Perfect.
Frozen.
Can you not see anything, Vic? Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't want to detract from anyone's thing, but it's just I'm kind of in a sea of black, and I can see slivers of like not black.
That is.
Do you want me to fix it quick?
Yes, please, if you could. Well, it's your go next, actually.
I see. Thank you.
Thank you.
The dark vision is probably what it is.
Okay, Artemis. Sorry, I interrupted you then.
Yeah, no, that's my turn. That's all I'm going to use for it.
Nice. So Artemis runs into the fray.
Yeah.
Merle. Yep.
Well, where the hell did our bugbear friend go?
Bugbear? I'm a bear folk.
Oh, are you? You look like. I'm so sorry. I didn't ask your race. I'm gonna move 30 feet, and I'm gonna get a cheeky little peek of somebody I quite recognize, Ricky Rollington III. But I don't see any hostile creatures, so I'm gonna shout out, "Are you guys doing okay? Do you need assistance?" And I think I will end my turn there.
Nice. And as it happens, Kegs, you're up next.
All right, I'm sure I'll regret this, but I'm going to move, so I'm going to risk the attack of opportunity.
Yeah, no worries. So let me just do that first then. So it is this Giza. Let's target you, Kegs. He'll attack with scimitar. Let's see if he hits. Okay, attack. Just normal. Ah, yeah, no, you're fine.
Fuck you, bitch.
He is. He can't hit anything, this guy.
Okay, I'm going after this fucker, whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cast Lightning Lure.
Right, got you. Okay. So he needs to make a strength saving throw,
Okay,
right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. No. I'm guessing that's a fail. Let's see.
That's right, bitch. So he gets dragged to a square closer to me.
Yeah.
And then he
Move in.
takes all of the damage. Yeah.
Damage.
4 damage, bitch.
Take that, motherfucker. Okay. Got you. So, okay, so as you ran forward, didn't do much, it's like everything going on around you. You just saw him kind of crouch down by this chest that's kind of hidden behind a rock, and that's as much as you saw before you dragged him towards you with your lightning floor. Any other bonus actions or movement?
No, that's me.
Okay. So it is this goblin's turn, and he was debating whether he was gonna go after Kegs or now this massive freaking bear folk has run in, and I think the goblin probably comes up to like the bear folk's knees, I'm imagining, Adam, like
Yeah,
really small. So he's gonna snarl at you like a cat. And he's gonna just try and jab you in the shins with his scimitar. He's looking a little bit panicked, this guy. So let's give it a go. Let's see if he can do anything. Okay, it's talking to you. That's a lesson of all. Okay. Okay. 22 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Damn. That actually did something useful. Just normal damage. Oh, God. Have any of these goblins rolled more than a 1 all session? 3 points of damage as he literally snarls at you and stabs you just in the shin. But he can't reach much higher than that. Has that damage applied?
Yes, it has.
It
I
has,
am now on 11.
Okay. Now, what is he going to do? He's going to think about leaving. He'll take a quick glance over his shoulder at the other goblin, and then he'll stay where he is. Okay, Ricky, it's your turn.
I'm going to move around there.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to attack with my rapier at advantage.
Mhm. Yeah, go for it.
Come on. Yeah. Dirty 20. I had to roll from the character sheet, so it didn't really target.
Mhm.
I can target now.
Okay.
Damage. Normal. There you go.
Okay, let's go. Oh, nice. 10 points of damage. I think that's. Hang on.
You've just applied that to me.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. Put yourself 10 hit points on. I'm not sure why it did it to you. Is it because you targeted yourself?
Yeah,
Okay.
Jacob, just make sure you press T on whatever you want to target you.
Yeah, there's a target. I pressed T over the goblin and arrows started pointing at him. So I don't know why it applied to me.
Well, what a mystery.
Didn't feel it in your heart. You didn't want to kill him.
Yeah, I just stabbed myself instead because I just didn't want to kill a little goblin guy.
Trust in the heart of the cards.
And then what do I do now? I
Okay.
can't do any bonus sections really. So actually, I forgot about Bardic. Who's next? That's fake kegs, isn't it? Then next. I suppose I'll give a Bardic to Columbo.
Nice.
I don't know how to take that off. There we go.
Okay. Anything else, Ricky? Any snazzy comments as you kill the goblin?
Should be something like, how about you? Just stab him.
Just call him a cunt again.
Yeah.
If it works. Kegs.
No, this is fake kegs. Please
Shadow,
don't mess
Shadow
yeah.
Realm kegs, that.
Shadow Realm Kegs. I don't know what's going on there. It is this guy's turn. Okay, so he has just seen his buddy go down. And he is going to run in a fury over to you, Ricky. And he's going to take a swing at you with his scimitar.
Does he have to?
He does. I'm
You've
sorry.
got a target on your back, Jacob.
You're the closest thing that you can hit. So, Guys, keep having to move this thing out of the way. Sorry, guys. Just normal. Oh, damn, jeez. I'm so sorry, Ricky. He rolled well, so okay. Damage. He takes a swing at you. Oh,
Oh.
jeez.
Fucking hell. Calm down, Kate. Jesus.
Dead again.
8 points of damage as he tries to avenge his goblin friend who, I don't know, I haven't thought of a name for him. Frank.
Frank got
Frank! And that is going to be his turn. He's just going to stay there. So, Cadmus.
Right. Okay. I can't see nothing at the moment, so I'm gonna run over here. Yeah, that's 30 feet.
Mhm.
So currently all I'm seeing is I'm seeing Merle next to me.
Hey, yeah.
There's some ground, and then a
Mhm.
very thin line of terrain, and then nothing
Yeah.
to my right.
So that's just everything you can see from where you are. So if you're in the character as you're playing, the world is such a way that you can only see a certain sliver of what's going on.
So
beyond.
is there a wall here?
Yeah. It's
Right,
kind of
okay,
like a tunnel that kind of curves around, so it's obscuring your view a little bit. It's like a snaking tunnel.
Then I will dash. I will use dash.
Yeah, action to go another 30 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that that's 60. So I've just caught up with Artemis.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have any bonus actions you would like to use?
Not right now. No, not at level 1.
Okay.
But
Want to say anything as you run in?
In Draconic, as I'm just approaching to where I think is that where there's kegs over there. In Draconic, I'll just shout over to her. Yeah, you all right, little pet?
Any response from Kegs?
Kegs is just going to scowl at being misgendered.
It's Kegs
Again.
So, okay, so Cadmus, that's your turn. It is this goblin's turn. He's just taken a bunch of damage and been pulled towards you, Kegs, and I think he's in combat range. Yes, he is. So he's gonna try and stab you with his scimitar. He's feeling a lot more confident about this than the guy that was against Artemis. He can actually reach you. Okay, let's target you. Blip. Find your scimitar, my dude. Okay. Just for normal. Oof, don't think that's going to do it. 13?
No.
13. So he takes a swing, tries to stab you, misses. Yeah, and he's just gonna no. He's gonna nimble escape as a bonus action.
Oh, I don't
Sorry.
bring this up
Not
again.
the nimble escape.
I'm sorry, my guys. He's gonna nimble escape and he's gonna leg it 30 feet in that direction.
Everyone from Fandelver 2
That's-
gets the shakes.
Stop that again.
Absolute bullshit. So he's legged it 30 feet in that direction. Cool. It is your go, Columbo.
Well, I will attempt to prevent his escape. I will hit him, hopefully hit him, with the short bow.
But you've got Alec as well if you need it.
Oh, I have got Bardic, yes. So it's an
Yeah,
extra
go
one
for it.
d6 if I need it. I don't need it. I will hurt him very well.
Nice.
Ja, wel niet gedaan, dit soort zaken.
Attack.
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 Add to the attack.
Attack damage.
I didn't come here to be insulted like this.
That's 5 damage.
Mate, he is gone. regardless of whether you rolled, I don't know whether it would be a sneak attack, because I don't think you. No, you couldn't hide, could you? Because you don't have your bonus actions yet. He's gone. He's dead. Do you want to describe the kill?
I'm still got my eyes shut. I'm just raining arrows. We're in random directions now.
Nice. Any movement, Columbo?
Yes, because I can't see what's going on around the corner. Now I can. That will do.
Why is this not working? Aha. Oh my god. I've just realised I've done something. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay.
We saw nothing.
You didn't see anything! This is Kate learning how Foundry works. It's very complicated. Okay. You saw nothing. Okay, so that goblin is dead. In fact, I'm sorry. Just excuse me a second. Blip, 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 blip. Okay. Okay. Okay, so Artemis, it is your turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Just don't worry about it.
Go on.
Man,
Just
Never-
you didn't see anything. Kate can't work Foundry.
okay, I guess I'm just gonna sort of tread through goblin guts here and get onto the other side of this guy. I'm just gonna smack him with my axe.
Mhm.
It isn't showing up on my thingamajig.
On your hub?
I'm not, but it's showing up. I'm having to use my character sheet.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's still a bit iffy, the hub on here. Oh,
I'll
not
take
20.
it.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, roll your damage.
Add a smite, Adam.
Yeah. That's the third level. That's an extra 5d. Actually, no, 60.
Oh wow. Yeah, he
I don't
is.
even. Oh, yeah, that's
He-
damage.
He is gone.
He's paced.
Yeah, he just despawned.
Yeah. So I think
Pieced out to the immaterial.
he has pieced out. So I really screwed this up by not understanding how to drop a character in partway through a fight. I was gonna have the goblin boss walk out like gladiator style and confront you.
Remember, Kate, you still can. You're the game master. You can do.
I am the
whatever
game
you
master,
like.
so what I'm going to do is skip everyone's turn until the goblin. Really sorry, guys. Me really struggling. Foundry, because I entered like 4 of them because none of them were coming up.
I miss my
So-
go now.
I'm so
Immersion!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I want a refund.
I
I'm
had.
It's
30,
free.
30 quid a
You
session.
can
should
pay
go
me.
on.
Okay, so as the last goblin goes down, because I fucked it up on Foundry, the goblin boss walks out of the tunnel that is in the eastern direction, because I know my direction. I have no idea how this guy works. Okay. Okay, he can move 30 feet. Okay, let's do that. So he's gonna go 30 feet forwards. Seeing all of his little party of minions. That should get him 30 feet to that. What have you got, Goblin Boss? He's got a javelin. He is going to aim for you, Artemis, because you have just struck the killing blow on his little javelin ranged. Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Oh, he's terrible. He misses.
Yeah.
He kind of struts out. He's all like badass, like Russell Crowe style, and then he lobs the javelin and fucking goes miles out of the way.
No, I am not entertained.
Subversion of expectation. I like it.
Yeah. Not great. So that's his turn. Everyone else, let's go. Sorry about anyone who skipped. Cadmus.
Do you want to go back to everyone else, or just straight to me?
I will give anyone who didn't have a turn a go, and I'll just... no, that'll fuck things up. Sorry.
Keep yourself on the goblin boss, and my turn will be quite simple if you'd
Go on.
if you'd allow it, and then Kegs
You
was just
go
after
for it
me.
now.
So, with my turn, and what I'll do is I'll do it because it's not my turn. I will do it because I have the power. So I'll move 15 feet here. I will move 15 feet here, and I'll say, "What the hell is going on in here?" And I'll look down at the floor to Frank the Goblin. Oh my days! This is my friend Frank. What have you all done? These are my kin, my brothers. What's going on? And I'm going to look towards the Goblin boss, and I'm going to say, "Please, sir, please. We mean you no harm."
Okay, Mel, do a history check.
A history check. Oh no. That's
Oh,
a
no,
that's
jeez.
a natural 20. Right
You
there.
did your
Great.
thesis on whatever the hell on Frank.
Great. You've never fucking seen these goblins before in your life.
No way. You're joking me. Now, see, where I come from, all goblins are considered friends. Okay? I didn't know this guy's name was Frank. However, I like to name them as I see them. And I'm still disgusted with you all. And with that, I will end my turn.
Okay, so after... Did we miss you, Kev?
You did miss me.
Let me pop you back. I'll give you a pop. Come.
That's the fake kegs.
Oh, fake kegs. Where's actual kegs? And we missed
That's
Ricky.
the
Jesus
question.
Christ.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Right, go on,
Uh,
kegs.
Oh, the fuck's going on here? Okay. Have a look. Okay. Okay. Kegs is gonna go up and he's very upset. He's gonna scream at the top of his tiny little lungs. And he's gonna use Draconic Cry
Oh, nice.
as a bonus action, and then as his action, he will cast Lightning Lure on the fucker.
That's a bonus action. That's a cool bonus action there.
Mm.
So DC saving throw, please. DC
Yep.
14 strength. Yeah. So he gets pulled towards me.
Yep.
One space, and then
Sorry.
he gets
Nice.
Woo.
Oh,
Wow.
jeez.
8 points of damage.
Great damage. Okay, amazing.
And that's me.
Okay, Ricky. You didn't get that goblin's dead.
Let me untarget. There we go. So Ricky's gonna start just pulling like stupid faces and at the goblin and cast hideous laughter.
Mm.
Has that worked?
Yep, I just have to roll.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. This guy. Has that worked?
You rolled it as me for some reason.
That's really weird. I was just trying to apply the effect.
Yeah, it was still in that one, so it failed.
Yeah. So he is on the floor rolling around laughing. Is that right?
Yeah, so I just picture like pulling like like and stuff just to make him make him laugh. And then I can't do that because usually spell that.
So here we go.
I'll give a bardic to Cadmus as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that's also can target you properly, not the goblin. But yeah.
Nice. Do you want to move?
1 sec. There we go. Applied memory. Bardic. And then is this boulder like is that here, like can I hide behind that and get cover?
Yep. There's
Yeah.
a big freaking boulder in the middle of the room.
How much cover would you say it gives me?
It would probably, if you were stood up, I would say it would be. If you want to duck down completely behind it, then I'd say you could be kind of hidden.
If you want to allow
It's pretty big.
Yeah, if you want to allow me to do that, I'll take
I'll allow you to like take the fetal position behind the boulder. Yeah.
Don't
Okay.
leave me, Dick Roll.
Is that your turn, Ricky?
It is, yeah.
It is. Cool. That's Ghost Kegs. Goblin Boss is on the floor laughing. Is there like a saving throw that you have to make to get out of hideous laughter, or does it just laughter last a turn?
Technically, the goblin boss has taken his turn because she went back, but
Yeah.
up to you.
Staying able to stand up for a duration. A creature at the end of each of its turn, and each time it takes damage, the target can make another Wisdom saving throw. The target has advantage on the saving throw if it's triggered by damage. On success, the spell ends.
Okay.
For the duration of the spell, it is prone and incapacitated.
Got you. Okay. Cadmus.
So Cadmus is going to start running up to the Goblin Boss.
Goblin Boss.
Yeah.
Got
Does it
got
look
same
slightly
difference.
like David Bowie?
Yeah.
Bowie.
Is he going to start singing?
Dance, magic, dance.
And as he passes Merle, he'll just say, because he can see that Merle is not overly enthused about fighting his own kind of kin. He'll kind of put a hand as he's sort of like walking away and just say, sometimes the good thing isn't the right thing isn't always pleasant. And then he's going to run off and then whack him.
He's going to whack him. Go on. I think you're rolling at advantage, right? Because he's incapacitated.
I think so, yes.
You should
You're
be.
kind
I
of
mean, it would be
tied-
anyway because
Your
I mean,
fire gives
yeah,
advantage
yeah.
as well.
That is threefold advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means she gets to roll 9 dice.
How do I target again? Sorry. Oh, it's T, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Right.
Mhm.
Done. There you go.
Got
At advantage. 21.
21.
Definitely hits. Roll for damage.
Oh, 1.
You.
It's 5. It's decent. Yeah, this goblin boss is getting fucked up. Yeah, cool. Not that goblin. He's dead. Columbo.
I will open my eyes. Oh, Jesus Christ, what's happened? I'll look over and see the guys over there next to the goblin boss guy. I assume he stopped laughing now he's been attacked. You've not done the wisdom saving.
Oh yes, you are correct. I get to make a wisdom saving throw. Thank you for reminding me. How do I do this? Just go into the character sheet.
Because he took damage.
Yeah. Let me just.
In character rules lawyer. Yeah,
You must roll.
She should have stopped laughing by this point, I'm sure.
Drink.
If my knowledge of how that spell works.
Where is saving
Continues
throws in
laughing
this?
after being stabbed with a sword. I'm going to assume there's something very wrong with him.
Incredibly so, yes.
Blah. Wisdom. Ooh, wisdom is so. Saving throw.
To make a saving throw, you just click on the attribute and
I've got it.
it'll
11.
No. My DC is 14.
He is still.
Wait, though, if I hit him, does that take him out of it?
No, he just gets advantage on the saving throw.
Ah,
which
okay,
hits
cool,
him.
cool.
I feel like I might just get involved in giving him a whack.
Mhm.
Go for it.
I'll move next to him. And oh, did you rule that it's a bonus action to switch weapons?
Yeah. He used a bonus, like throw down his bow and get his sword. So I'll allow you the same.
So I'll go with my rapier. And I'm assuming I
Yep,
attack
take
with
a step.
advantage.
Yep, he
Double
is
advantage.
incapacitated. I'm sure that will hit. Yep,
Okay.
19 hits. Roll your damage.
Do I get sneak attack still? I do, don't I?
He-
Yeah, ally is with.
Yep. Okay. So normal. Damn. Oh balls.
There's been a lot of ones. What is going on?
I'm rolling
We're
quite
just
a
so
bit.
damn good.
Yeah, no, the goblins though as well. Like every time I feel like I've rolled damage on you
Yes.
guys, it's been like a 1.
I mean,
Six.
Oh, that makes up for it.
Nice, that makes up for
me-
it. Right, cool. So, excuse me. He
just-
He's just
Killed
stubbed
me.
his toe on a rock.
You've just killed me.
I'm sorry, I don't understand why it was rolling it on you.
Yeah, on the way
Give,
here, you
give
tripped
yourself
and fell
6
on your
points
own
back.
sword.
Let me do it manually. Okay, so what was his damage initially? He got
3 and 6.
3 and 6. Okay, so 9. Right, come on, goblin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that a very large mug, or are you a hobbit?
I've squashed
It's a very large. This mug's designed for soup. I just have very large cups of tea.
I'm disappointed.
where is
with that.
it? It's massive. It's like a forced perspective thing. Okay, the goblin boss got absolutely fucked up, guys. He did. So Columbo comes over, stabs him with his rapier.
I turn around and look at Merle and say, I apologize profusely, but a man's got to do what a man must do.
I mean, yeah, that excuse works when, like, I don't know, you've got to take out the trash or do the dishes. Not murder 4 goblins. I don't know. It just seems a little bit crazy to me. That's all.
I would argue that we definitely, completely took out the trash.
Are you calling me trash, sir?
Not you particularly. I don't know you very well. But to be fair, I didn't know him particularly well either. But my view of him was marred by the fact that he threw a javelin at my friend.
I'm going to let you off because you use quite a few big words there, and I don't know what they mean.
I'm sure if we spend plenty of time together, I can educate you in vocabulary.
What does vocabulary mean?
Or possibly not, as the case may be.
Well, seems you've all had your fun, I guess. And I'm going to just sit down next to each and every one of them and just go, don't worry. The God will take care of you all. I do profusely apologize. But a man's got to do what a man's got to do.
Can I just ask, guys, did you find your way here by the trail of ball bearings I left for you?
That was you. I don't know why I've taken your accent. That's you.
I didn't notice a trail.
I thought it was an ingenious idea to alert you to our whereabouts.
I think you put
I
most
may
of them
have
in one.
Columbo, go ahead and make either a persuasion or a deception check.
Should we
I
do
wonder
an
what it's
insight?
gonna be.
You deception. If you want to think, if you are trying to figure out if he's been honest or not, then go ahead and use an
Okay.
insight check.
Hmm.
If you're not bothered, don't.
He seems trustworthy.
Clever, but I'm not very persuasive. Oh, maybe I am.
Yeah.
No, not enough.
Maybe I'm.
Well, Cadmus, you think this guy is full of shit.
Yeah. How tall is Columbo?
About 6 foot.
About 6 foot. Okay. Cadmus is going to look down slightly. Not much. It's only 7 inches, but going to look down slightly and scowl a little bit. Just get a little close to his face.
Mr. Dragon person, you appear to have a sore throat.
I don't like liars.
Well, okay.
Understandable. Neither.
You
I'll
came
bear
up with a strategy. Own it.
Oh, I had an accident. They occur. That happens to everyone at some
Own
point.
it.
Cakes. Watch out for this one. He's like you, but slightly larger and a bit more less fun. Nope, that doesn't make sense. Sorry, sorry, Mr. Goblin Man. Don't listen to this vocabulary. This wasn't very good.
Okay.
Kegs will look up at Cadmus and like right up and say, "You might have the scales, but I belong to Ricky." And then he's gonna limp over to Ricky and sniff the cheese bag very sadly.
Ricky's kind of like half coughing up blood. And compose himself and Kate, is this chest real or is that just on the map?
That is a real chest. There was a goblin by that chest that Kegs
Okay.
dealt with.
And then he'll sort of whisper to Kegs and go, "Shall we go look at the treasure?"
I thought you'd never ask. Come on, Dick Roll.
And then, we're in combat still technically, so we
Can't
can't
move.
physically move.
Sorry, guys.
I want to go sniff the chest,
There you go.
sniff the traps.
Would you be alright if we go for a quick break in a bit, Kate?
Yeah.
I was literally about to say,
I
it's a
do
good place to stop.
apologise.
Right, let's have a quick 5-10 minutes.
Oh, the goblin boss is back.
No!
He
killed him!
Reanimated.
Where are you, you bastard?
Yeah, they do that.
Lightning strikes his body.
Die. Right. See you guys in a second.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
So yeah, it's over to you guys, really. There are 4 dead goblins and a goblin boss.
Oh,
Various
they
body
keep reviving.
parts.
I want to sniff the chest.
They keep coming back.
They keep... There's none in there now, is there? I've deleted their
There-
tokens, so I'll
I'm
have to
not
remember
one.
where they died.
There he is.
There he is!
Not another one.
After
Done.
No, I never won.
just taking a quick look across everybody, who's looking the most hurt?
Me.
Okay.
I have three
Mate,
hit
up
points.
here, mate.
Alright. I am just looking. I'm not looking for raised hands. Me.
Heal me, pick me!
Ricky, you're looking pretty messed up, yeah?
Yeah. I'm on 1 HP, so I like to imagine, yeah, like coughing up blood, cuts everywhere, all that kind of shit.
Oh, where are you? Where are you?
Over here.
Whoa. Howdy there. Howdy there, sir. Well, what's your name?
I am Ricky Rollington III.
Okay, that's a strange name. You look like you're in need of a little bit of healing, should we say? Would you mind if I touched you?
You can touch me however you like.
Oh,
Right, my
okay.
green man.
Don't
Fucking
worry.
hard.
I'm just gonna place my hand onto your shoulder. Now, this won't take but a second, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds. And you can take, oh my golly, that's 11 points of healing.
Oh, that's more than I actually can have.
Yeah. Well, hey, don't be greedy now, all right? Accept what you can accept. And I'm gonna say to you, be careful, okay? I'm here to look out for you, even though I don't really know you, but I quite like you.
Well then, I like you.
Even though I'm a goblin, and you've just murdered a load.
I tried to introduce myself to these goblins, and they decided to attack me.
Yeah, they do that.
Yeah.
Uh,
I will play you a ballad as a thank you for saving me.
No, that's quite all right. Goodbye. I don't want to hear no
can
strings
all,
and songs.
He also appears to be quite concentrating on something still.
Am I?
Yeah.
I think that's just reaction used, is it?
No,
No.
you think you're still concentrating on Tashes.
Oh, no, I turned that off. Why is it still up? There you go.
There you go. It was the hideous laughter.
Turn your magic off, please.
Artemis and Cadmus, what are you guys doing?
I've returned to pondering the candle.
Is the candle? So this is a question for Kegs, really, I suppose. Candle still projecting how is a raven like a us?
I mean, yeah, I don't think there's a time limit on it. It's just I can turn it off, I suppose, if I wish.
Artemis, everywhere you carry the candle, the words follow.
Nobody tell him.
Who are you whispering that to?
Yeah, I'm the only one next to you.
Nobody. Don't tell yourself.
Don't tell myself what.
Anything. I found it's the safest way.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about this, would you? Have you seen?
I'll be honest with you. I have many facets of knowledge. Candles are not one, unfortunately.
I'm gonna use
Ravens and all right.
magical. I'm gonna use magical tinkering to make a smiley face on one of the rocks, which will then stop the candle from projecting.
How do you do that, Kegs? Like,
So
what
it
does
has
it
to
look like?
be a very small object. So I will take a pebble from the stream and put a little smiley face on it and just kind of arbitrarily throw it in Columbo's direction, not with the intent to hit him, just to kind of make it splash in the water next to him. And then as that happens, the candle will stop projecting.
I will hear the splash. I will turn. I'll pick up the pebble and go, Artemis,
Yes.
a smiley rock. For you.
As a gift, or is this more strange cave shenanigans?
No, it's a warning.
A warning.
The rocks are now sentient,
Oh my god.
and we're surrounded by them. Run.
Now, okay, yeah, I'm gonna grab you, Poirot, and throw you on my shoulder.
We'll
And
be
I'm
back
gonna
in a
make a
minute,
run for
guys. We'll be back soon.
I'm heading this way.
While that's going on, I don't know if Kegs wants to sniff the chest first, but I'd want to cast Mage Hand on it to open it safely.
Okay.
But if you want to go
Cool,
first,
so you-
Kegs, go before me.
Yeah, I'll sniff it and give it a little lick.
Okay.
That's how I investigate the traps.
Okay, do an investigation check for me, please.
Roll a con save.
I was like, what role is that? Yeah, what diseases are on this chest?
Yeah.
Do not want to know what you've just contracted.
Or a splint.
17. Okay, yeah, it is not trapped. It is locked.
I can try and pick it, unless your mage hand can do better.
Can Mage Hands pick locks?
Only
can,
if
yeah.
you're an arcane trickster. I thought, what?
Sorry?
Only if you're an arcane trickster.
Oh, maybe it is. I think you still need thieves' tools.
I have thieves' tools.
Do you want my Mage Hand to use your Thieves' tools?
No,
D-
don't touch me.
Okay, so Kegs, do you want to try and pick the lock?
I do.
For it, roll thieves' tools, please. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Just can't quite get it, and the tumbler comes down. Kind of pull it out. Couldn't quite get it.
I'm going to kick it in frustration.
From
And then
Artemis's shoulder.
Go and sulk in the corner.
Kegs, do you need a hand with that?
Where even are you?
I'm on Artemis's shoulder. I'm up here. Look up. I'm up here. Hello.
Fine, you can
You're
try.
being carried off down through the cavern.
Fine, you can try if you want, perceiving man.
Artemis, can you put me down for a sec? I'll be right back.
The
Do
rock.
Trixie for Keg.
You going back in the room with the rocks?
You protect me from the rocks.
May I suggest for that particular lock use a 50,000 inch turner and a hook pick?
You seem quite knowledgeable for.
Mm.
Oh no, that was nearly racist. Then against goblins.
It's quite all right.
I thought that.
I'm nearly racist. Okay. I'm gonna keep carrying you, and I'm just gonna take you over to the chest, so you're out of the reach of any rocks.
Cadmus is just gonna be
Okay.
watching this as they're like walking over to the.
Columbo, your boots stay very dry.
Thank you for that. It's
I've
the
gone
rocks have
extra.
turned since our last since the Dragons of Ice Fire Peak campaign. I'm now being carried instead of carrying everyone else. Okay, I will do my thieves' tools.
Mm-hmm. Give it a go. DC has gone up a little bit since the failure from Kegs.
Would he still have my bardic?
I
You have to
don't
read
need
it.
it.
Doesn't heckin' need it.
No,
It doesn't matter. Natural 20.
Yeah.
Within like less than half a second, the lock is open.
I'm not opening it.
I'll, I'll mage hand it open.
I was going to say, Kegs, after you.
Thank you,
Uh,
perceiving man. You're
And
so
I'm
good.
going to jump back on Artemis's shoulder.
I'll secure you properly. Make
I'll
sure
let
you can-
Can I go, like, sit on your shoulders?
Sure.
Between you are like 12 feet tall.
Yeah.
I'll let Ricky Mage hand it open just in case
mean-
they get exploded in the face.
Yeah, I just cast the mage hand and it just lifts the chest open.
Yep.
Keg
Opens up.
actually climbs into the chest in his enthusiasm.
Guys,
Inside first.
whilst the chest is opening, I go, guys, it like my powers of deduction have made me think that possibly that goblin had the keys. Maybe. But nevertheless, I looked very cool.
So, Kegs,
I'm inside
head
the chest.
first.
Yeah.
Into the chest. Your little tail is like hanging
If it's
out.
a mimic, I'm going to be pissed.
Ah.
There is a shiny stone inside.
3 stones for Kegs. Can I cast Identify on one of these stones? Get ready, Andy.
Yes,
it.
you
I'm
may.
on
Oh no, I don't have an Identify voice. So I have to try and do like the one that Andy does.
Ah, yes. A magical stone.
This is the scroll of Identify. You may cast Identify on the stone, yes. Oh, hello, pussycat.
Beg your pardon?
Oh, I'm so distracted. I'm sorry. Look at Adam's
Oh,
This
cat.
is a
How
weird
can
identify
you do
spell.
Get out of this.
I'm trying to weasel my way out of doing the Identify voice.
That's the bad kitty.
She's the
You
lovely one.
destroyed the astral plane.
No, the other. She's lovely. Sid, the bastard.
Oh, that's
The
Luna.
ginger
Okay.
cunt. He's the one
Luna,
who
that's
destroyed the astral plane.
Sid.
Yeah, Sid,
Oh,
the sod.
Sid the Sarge. There's something about the name Sid, isn't there? I knew a
Yeah.
shitty Sid one as well. Okay, so Kegs, you cast the Identify spell on the little shiny rock. Do I have to pretend to do Andy's voice?
No.
Yes.
Andy's copyrighted that voice.
It's okay because I can't do it anyway. So Kegs, you realize using your Identify spell and your arcane knowledge, I guess, that this is something that is called a sealing stone. So, sealing stones are incredibly, incredibly rare. They're used to lock places. They can only be used on one specific place, but once that place is locked, it cannot be opened by any other means, whether it's picking it, whether it's a knock spell, anything like that. Only the sealing stone that was used to seal the location can be used to open it.
I'm gonna beckon Ricky over to the chest. Just stick a paw out of the chest and beckon.
Ricky will follow.
Ricky.
It would be abjuration, I think. Yeah?
Hey, Dick,
No?
you got any cheese?
I still have some left. Yes. Why?
Have some, please.
And then, like, just for the sake of using the spell, Ricky will just sort of keep his arms crossed, but lets the mage hand go into his bag and then just drop like a little lump of cheese in the chest.
Thanks, Dick Roll. Hey, guess what? These stones are special, worth a lot of money.
And then the mage hand will start doing like stroking his chin, going,
Be weird, Jacob. Don't be weird. Why'd you have to make it weird? Yeah. They unlock things.
Well, we could. But they lock things or unlock things? Did you say
Unlock.
unlock? Maybe we could rob a bank somewhere.
No. They only unlock one special place. One each.
Mm.
One stone, one lock, one place.
Well, let's find out where they unlock.
Should we tell the others?
No,
Okay.
this is our secret.
Except for
Exit
Columbo, who's standing
exception.
right next to you.
Yeah, no, I'm technically under him as well.
And then
Exit
Artemis.
seems to have been let into a secret. He feels accepted.
Okay.
Gonna pocket the stone with the other two that he now has.
Cadmus is gonna kind of call those four over. Artemis,
Yes.
Bard, Little Pet, and Man of Lies, come over here, please.
Man of Lies. That's a cool nickname.
I
Over
like
You've
it.
got a
I've
cool
got a
nickname.
title. I've got a title. I like it.
where? Where are you?
In the middle.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know,
there.
the Dragonborn.
You weirdly blended into the surroundings.
Optimus, forward.
Merle, if you would like to join us.
March, left, right, left. I've gotten more posh just by you being near me.
I'm gonna perch on the boulder because it makes me feel special.
Formal push. It's my accent.
The three of us came to a conclusion in the other room that perhaps we have been, as that rather irritating woman said at the start, blindly obeying as opposed to actually thinking. It seems that actually perhaps splitting up in a place like this is a bad call. I don't know about you, based on how, and he'll indicate to Ricky, some of you were looking as we entered the vicinity. You have been reaching as bad a scrap as we have in certain places, and perhaps we should band together instead of split the party.
No, we solved our puzzles just fine.
Yeah, we were doing more than fantastically, to be perfectly honest with you. And you don't exactly ingratiate yourself with a group of people by calling someone a man of lies.
Some people don't ingratiate themselves very well into a group setting when they lie.
I did not try to ingratiate myself into a group. I was in my group. You have entered the group, therefore you must make friends with the group. This is how social interactions work.
Artemis
We
is just
think it
taking
might
note.
be best, in order for us not to perish, that we perhaps work together in order to achieve our goal.
When you put it like that, let's work together, Angry Dragon Man.
Mhm.
And he'll just kind of like stoically nod. He doesn't mind that. Are we in agreement?
Hell yeah.
You betcha. And Ricky and his mage hand will put a thumb up.
Aye.
Ricky,
Yes.
once this is over, could I borrow your mage hand?
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm not sure how that's how it works. I need
Private
to
personal
control.
use. You don't need to know.
Don't ask questions, and I will tell you no lies.
Maybe I could teach you how to cast Mage Hand.
No, I've heard it's better when it's someone else's.
I've heard that's
call-
called the stranger.
Yeah, they called it the strangers.
Yeah,
Lovely.
well,
Have you tried sitting on it?
sit on the Mage Hand.
Sit on the page, and you might not feel it.
What the fuck is going on? Let's get the hell out of here.
But if you buy me a drink first, I'm all yours.
Still, I feel we've been slightly waylaid.
Can we rest, maybe?
Yeah,
Short
I was
rest.
going to say that short rest. Yeah.
Cool. Do I get?
Yep. You guys can short rest. It's an hour. Anyone keeping a lookout or anything like that?
I'll keep a lookout. I'm fairly healthy.
Yeah, I will
Yeah.
also keep a lookout with you, but
Cool.
Oh.
So Artemis and Merle, perception checks for me. And then everybody else, whatever you want to do on your short rest. What are you getting up to?
I'm going to sit in the corner and I'm going to recite one of the poems I read in my book earlier.
Which book was this?
It was my Luther Vandross book. Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. You've not read that book yet.
I've been perusing it at times of leisure.
Times leisure.
So Merle, yeah, it's quiet. Nothing particularly to notice. At one point, Merle, you think you hear something in one part of the cavern, but probably just echoey cave sounds.
More ghost furniture.
Yeah.
It's the rocks. They're moving. They're on the move.
The sentient
They're
rock.
coming for you. Everyone else, your short rest, anything in particular that you're doing? Chilling?
He's going to spend the entire hour curled up in the treasure chest with the lid closed.
Stroking his stones.
Yeah, exactly that.
Oh,
stroking
that
his
sounds
stones.
really bad. Stroking his stones and
Hopefully not
stones.
stroking his stone.
I want to see.
We all know why he's got the lid shut.
I want to
Has anyone
converse-
seen Ricky's mage hand?
I want to converse with Ricky and
Yeah.
see if we can come up with some backing music for my wonderful new songs I found.
Of course. You'll get this bagpipes ready and go. What
What-
kind of tune were you thinking?
Stop right there, Chief. Is there any other instruments at all?
Well, I can play other instruments, but I currently don't own any other
Can
instruments.
we just pretend you've got another instrument? You play that.
Make believe.
I mean, Kate, am I allowed another instrument?
Just air guitar.
You have got what is in your inventory at the moment, I'm afraid, Ricky. You can always purchase another instrument if you go to a place where they're available.
Okay, no, that's fine. Could I try and play a dagger and a crowbar as if they are like the spoons?
Yep. Roll a performance check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Because these are not instruments.
It is.
You could always beatbox.
Oh
there you
my
go.
God, how did you do that?
I
Your
believe.
skill.
Yeah, so
So you take
twang of them
your
together.
dagger, you take your dagger and your crowbar, and everyone's like, "What the fuck is he doing?" And then somehow actually sounds kind of decent. I don't know. Do you want to explain how you make beautiful music? At least not terrible music.
You nearly said
With
beautiful
your
music
crowbar.
together, us two, didn't you? That comes later with the mage hand.
I just sort of like sit on a rock and like sort of like
careful.
tap
Be careful.
them like against each other, and again like sort of then like occasionally like slap my knee and sort of like I guess like sort of hum half sing a little tune to go along with it and just sit there like
And there goes.
It's like in Pitch Perfect where she has the cup and she's like, and then she sings the song. Yeah. There you go, Columbo. It's surprisingly good, actually.
Oh, okay. I can't fool myself. I don't want nobody else to ever love me. You are my shining star, my guiding light. I love you, baby.
What the fuck?
This is my Luther Vandross tribute act. We're like the new Oasis. Me and Ricky, we're gonna sack off this adventuring malarkey and knock Taylor Swift off her perch.
When I hear she's in Barovia.
yeah, I heard she's touring Barovia at the moment.
She is. No, it's cool though because she got burned to death. Remember?
You did.
Yeah,
Oh,
she was in that big fireball. We were like, "Fuck Taylor Swift and Rod Stewart." We don't
Yeah.
care about
Taylor Swift and Rod
You
Stewart.
know what?
are
I
no
can't
more.
wait to meet these characters in my Strahd campaign.
Oh yeah.
you. Yeah, there's
Ooh.
also Kylo Ren.
Excellent. Yeah, yeah.
Adam Driver's there.
Yeah,
He looks a
Garrett.
bit weird.
Was Palpatine in there at one point?
No, look, come on.
Star Wars themed.
They're not
Right,
there.
okay, I'm sorry. Let's stop hating on Andy's campaign.
Andy,
Right, okay, so
Andy.
anyone else that is, so Kegs curled up, Ricky and Columbo are like forming like Daft Punk. I don't know what's going on. Cadmus, anything, and Artemis, anything that you guys, and Merle particularly, only an hour, or you're just putting it up?
Before Kegs rushes off to the chest, could Cadmus have a quick chat before he scuttles away?
Of course.
A little pet.
I'm Ricky's pet, but go on.
Where do you hail from? It's been a while since I've seen one of your stature.
Kegs comes from the circus.
The circus.
Yeah.
What did you do? I've heard that they are traveling people of vast talent.
Kegs has no talent.
Well, that can't
Not
be true,
very good.
otherwise you wouldn't be here.
Kegs was the circus joke. Kegs scavenge for food, scavenge for anything the people left behind, sometimes pickpocketed.
But I'm sure you've probably stopped your thieving ways, yes?
No.
I look over at Kegs at that point.
Cadmus is, you can tell his face is a bit like, but he's like, well, I respect your honesty. I'm not going to lie. When you said the circus joke, I assumed a clown, but that feels a little bit more menial, given your skills, from what I've seen. Seem to be
People
good at
respect
tinkering.
clowns.
Well, where did you learn the tinkering thing?
Kegs picked up trash. Kegs picked up whatever he could find, and he spent time making things.
See.
Kegs has no family, no home, except for Dick Roll.
With the reference to no family, Cadmus is gonna kneel down to kind of. How tall? 3 foot.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's gonna kneel down to somebody just a little bit above your head height. And he's not gonna like offer a handout or anything like that, but he's just gonna be kneeling there. I understand that pain a little. So thank you for for being so truthful. I do appreciate that. And he will just give us a bit of side eye to someone in the corner. Perhaps we are a little more alike than we initially thought we might be.
Maybe your scales are pretty too. If
And you
you
can
die,
tell.
I'll loot them from your corpse.
Uh,
Ah,
Pigs won't waste them.
I appreciate that. You can kind of tell it again, like his face is just like, what the fuck. But he's very, the compliment lands very well. You can kind of see him sort of straighten up a little bit more at the fact that his shining scales have been complimented. And he's like, you too, my good sir. And then he'll kind of point, I assuming you were after a little bit of a break. I won't keep you.
Two scales isn't so bad after all. Just don't touch my shit.
Don't worry, it's yours. And yeah, and then I will plonk myself down by a dry boulder and chill.
Chill. Artemis and Merle, anything in this hour that you're taking is just kind of short rests?
I'm flipping over suspicious-looking rocks.
Just
Looking
checking
for
none of them
weird
got
things
smiley face.
underneath them. Yeah, make sure there's no more with faces.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Merle?
Oh,
Oh, sorry. Adam.
Oh no, no, yeah, I'm not. I was going to be a dickhead, but I'll stop myself.
No, you go ahead and be a
Why
dickhead.
break the habit of a lifetime, Adam?
Please.
Go for it.
Yeah, fine.
We
I'm
love
flipping over-
dickheads. Come
Yeah,
on.
I'm flipping over the rock Rick's
Do
sitting
it,
on.
do it.
Say again.
I'm flipping over the rock Rick's sitting on.
Was that not a massive boulder? Where were you?
I'm buff. I can make an attempt.
You can make a strength check by all means. Let me see where he's.
Yeah.
I'm not. I didn't actually put myself on one.
Go on, choose one.
Choose
That's
one. I
what
can
is
use to.
interesting. Choose
my-
one and I'll pick the DC. Okay, yeah, go on then.
Oh, that's a big one.
Let me tell you, you need to roll a natural 20, or at least very close.
Oh God. Five.
Yeah,
so
okay.
Chose
You
the worst rock.
can strain for a little bit if you want. It's not gonna move.
You're distracting from my tune, my fairy friend.
I'm looking out for you. Do you know what could be under here?
Optimus now has hemorrhoids.
Yeah. Little tiny fart just escapes. Sorry. Merle.
This bear doesn't eat shit in the woods.
I'm not really up to a whole lot of much. I'll be quite honest. I'm just watching these hooligans try and lift up boulders and climb into chests. Trying to make out what's going on. Hey Cadmus,
Mm.
what is it we're doing here?
I think we all have our own individual motivations. I myself am here for a very personal reason, although I am starting to question the validity of this mission.
Yeah, I think I am as well. Why are we in this cave? What is the actual objective? What do we get at the end? I feel like we're being toyed with.
I've always been a believer of nothing worth having is easily won. But this is taking the Mickey somewhat.
Yes. I just think we need to be on our toes. You may have your own personal reasons for being here. I don't particularly have any reason for being here. I just kind of wanted to meet some new people, some new friends, but I didn't expect all this.
I was hoping for an avenue for justice, but I'm not entirely sure now that this is perhaps the right call.
I mean, an avenue of justice is a pretty good way of putting it. But all I see around me is my dead kin. This doesn't feel like justice.
Sometimes the people closest to you are the ones that can hurt you the most. But that doesn't necessarily mean that what they're doing is wrong. Something that I have learned in my rather short life in comparison to others of my kin is that people are often looking out for the best for you, even if you're not truly willing to accept it. And whilst it is true seeing the bodies of your folk surrounding you right now is, well, I can only say close to traumatic. At the
Yes.
same time, would they have offered the same reason and compassion that you are showing now to us if it were the same, if it were the positions were swapped?
You make a good point. I was cast out from my family for being too nice. Not very goblin-like is what they said. I don't know. Just still feels kind of weird. You know what I mean?
I do. And the burden of, as you see, murdering your own kind is, and his eyes will withdraw a little bit, as if he's remembering something. It's a lot to bear.
Yes. Well, I vowed to keep you all safe. And that's what I plan to do. It's a simple objective, but I think it'll keep me going. So rest assured, if we were to meet any more of these goblins, I'll be there to lend a hand, whether that's healing or total destruction of my goblin friends. But I'll do what I need to do.
You do what you feel is right. That is all anyone can do.
Yes, very wise. You've made me feel a lot better. Thank you, Captain.
He'll kind of just... on a Dragonborn's face, it looks a little creepy, but he kind of smirks a little bit as a "you're welcome," and then continues kind of surveying the area, looking at who are now his new companions for the remainder of this journey.
Cool.
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 Right.
That's cool, man.
All right.
All right.
So the hour passed without issue. Each of you doing your various things, whether you're curled up in the chest or beatboxing, creating a new album, having a deep heart-to-heart conversation. Like I say, trying and failing to lift an incredibly large boulder. Never gonna happen unless on a natural 20. Again, was it Artemis? At one point you thought you heard something, but
That was
probably...
Merle thought heard something.
Oh, Merle, I'm sorry. Merle, thought you heard
Squeak of a table.
kind of cave noises. Anyway, the hour passes. You all get to hit that short rest button if you haven't done so already.
Where is the short rest button?
It is, great question, in your character sheet. It's like a little tent, I think.
Oh, is it that one? Right.
It's knife and fork.
Is that the long rest? That might be the long rest. Ignore me. I'm thinking of D&D Beyond.
Yeah, it's the knife and fork for
it's the knife and fork.
Knife and fork. There you go. So an hour passes, no incidents. There's still a blood-stained, gory cave with goblin guts all over the place. So in this cave, as you guys can hopefully see from your map, there is the tunnel that you guys all emerged from, or there is a tunnel to the east where the goblin boss kind of swaggered out from and then was like completely shit. So what would you like to do next?
Can we loot the bodies if we haven't already?
Yeah, absolutely. You can take some time if you want kind of. So there was 4 goblins and 1 goblin boss. So, Kegs, are you wanting to loot the bodies?
Yeah, sure. I will do that.
Okay. Going through the body, roll a. I don't know. Roll a D100 for me.
Hmm.
31, is that 31? 31 silver pieces. These goblins are not very rich.
I-
Can I also use my one man's trash feature?
What does that do?
So, once per long rest, you can roll a d20 to determine the value of items you find while scavenging. The
Ooh.
result of the roll multiplied by 2 represents the number of gold pieces worth of trinkets, scraps, or useful items you discover during your scavenging activities.
You can try. I have no idea how I'm going to work that.
So it's 28 gold pieces, I guess.
Yeah. If that's how it works, yeah. Yeah. I mean, the things you would find on the goblins are their weapons. They'd each have a scimitar and a longbow. Little scraps and pieces of armor. Take of that what you will, and we can say that that kind of works out to that amount of gold once you've repurposed it, I suppose.
Did one of them have a small key?
They did not. They had some thieves' tools, which they couldn't use for shit. I was like rolling for them as their turns. 2, 1. Yeah, the goblins were not doing well, you guys. So the scene is yours. What would you like to do?
Right, guys. I say we continue on. We've got to. It's a book we're after. I'll be honest. I've got a book already. If it's this one, I'm going to be fucking furious.
Were we not told the name of the book?
I don't remember. I don't recall the name of the book being given to us. It was, I believe, it was an important tome that we were required to recover. Can I read my book? Can I just hold up, guys? Let me have a look at it. I've got this book here. I've had it for quite some time now, at least an hour. And obviously, I've read a bit of poetry in the front of it and turned it into a top 10 single with the help of Ricky. But I've not really delved into the fat of the book.
So
I'm just
you
peering over
you
my
cannot
shoulder.
read the book because you've been rapping with Ricky for the past hour. You could, I mean, you know, it's if you want to read the book, it would take you like several hours to
Yeah,
actually
just-
like get
just-
into it. You could kind of like
just
read, maybe like
brief,
scan the first
yeah.
page,
Just a brief like leaf through it. Oh, nice.
leaf through.
Yeah.
Okay,
Up
Any
to the back, read the
pictures?
blurb.
you go to see oh, it's an erotic novel. The
Expressive,
Rise of
it's
Van
brilliant.
That's why he wanted the mage hand.
That's it.
Inspiration.
Leafing through, I will allow you to get a general impression of the book. And I will say that that general impression is it's like something quite dry and historical, actually. Not super interesting at a glance. You don't know whether something may be hidden inside. And then, oddly enough, there's scribbles on the pages as though someone's kind of annotated it a little bit. But
book-
yeah, you would have to take some more time to actually like gather what is written inside.
Okay, I'll keep the book and save it for later. Onwards. Let's go. Oops.
Indeed. who would like to go first? It won't be me with my passive perception of 10.
I will do my passive perceptioning and head forwards.
If you get back on my
Artemis.
shoulders, we can use your eyes and my bulk.
Yes. Hopefully there's no low ceilings.
No, yeah, I'll just lean forwards real far.
Okay, I'll hold on tight to the fur.
Okay, so which guys? Where have my words gone? Which way are you going? I'm presuming you're going the only not kind of been done so far.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Anyone who's taking point on that, especially?
me with my exceptional passive perception of 20.
And me with my health.
I'll bring up the rear.
With my. Yeah, you will. Cool. So, Artemis and Columbo, are you gung-hoing it into the tunnel, or do you want to be careful? What do you want to do?
I'm waiting for orders.
I'm riding a bear. I have no care in the world. There is no caution anymore.
And yeah, with my excessive
Yeah.
health, I am going
I'll
to
be honest.
gung-ho it then.
There was no caution
Gung
before. That's
ho.
how we got hit by the arrow things.
Yeah.
So you guys gung-ho it. So it kind of massive cavern that seems like this weird addition to kind of fortress complex that you guys have been kind of oh no.
Oh, did we freeze?
No, I'm sorry. The baby is
baby.
screaming. Are we okay? Quick break.
Yeah, fine. No worries, Kate.
Yeah.
She's like really crying. Let me go see what's
Does that
up.
sound like a happy baby?
You guys are just gung-hoing it down the tunnel.
Yes.
So you do.
With
That's
speed.
absolutely fine. With speed. Yeah, you
fast as I can go
run
with man.
down. Columbo riding on the back of Artemis, and luckily enough, no traps. Nothing happens. But you do run into another portcullis. Another one.
I don't know. I'm slightly disappointed I wasn't shot. I was hoping for some
Sorry.
cool spy shenanigans.
Some cool like diving out of the way of darts and so. I mean, roll check if you want, and I can just put one in now from my brain.
Roll a what check? I'm sorry.
Pass.
It's okay. It's okay. There's not one there. So you go down. There's a portcullis once again, very similar to all of the other ones that you've seen. However, you do notice, I won't make you roll for it because it's freaking obvious on the map, a lever right next to it.
Artemis.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Artemis.
Yes.
See that stick thing on the floor there?
Yes.
It's called a lever.
I'm aware.
I apologize.
I've encountered them before.
I apologize. Do you know how to use one?
Yes.
Thank God for that. Pull it.
I push it.
Pull it. No.
Pull it.
No.
Yeah, it'll be.
The other
It's like
way.
in the. It's in gear, so you can pull it down.
I'll do it with my foot.
There's a noise, like a. Another great sound effect.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
I told you. What have you done? You assured me that you knew how to use it.
Is it not pulled? Would you not
Not correctly, apparently. It would appear, wouldn't it? I don't want to seem condescending, Artemis, but I've asked you one thing, and you've failed me. I'm not angry. Not angry at all. I'm just disappointed. You're a terrible bear. Naughty bear.
Oh. Oh.
I want you to think about what you've done. Okay? Once you've thought about it, think about it a little bit more. And then come back. Okay?
Artemis is just going to shed an invisible tear, and then sort of
I'm sorry.
sulk back a bit.
Artemis, I'm sorry. I was a bit too harsh. Yeah. Have a stroke.
How can you do a lever roll?
Can I
Call me
investigate
back when you need me.
You
Can
tell
I
me, my
investigate
friend.
the lever or the mechanism or something to see if it's
Yeah,
broken or?
you can do that, and absolutely, and also say you can like look through the portcullis as well.
Okay, we'll do that
See.
then, shall we?
To see what's there. Yeah. So roll a investigation and a perception check. You okay, honey? Do you want to go? Is your tooth hurting? Is it tooth? I think we've got teeth coming. More teeth. Okay, that was really like the opposite of what I needed to be. Okay, so investigation. This is a mechanism that opens the portcullises, but you figure that there's probably another part to the mechanism somewhere. It's almost like when you kind of grab it and a few times, and it's almost like you with your kind of artificer knowledge and background and putting together can kind of recognize that it sounds like something's happening, but like there's maybe an extra little bit that also needs to happen at the same time. You reason or deduce that this is probably half of a mechanism that you need to work. Perception check in the chamber beyond, and other people will also be able to see this as well. There is a massive chamber, and it looks like a big kind of stone fountain in the middle. Merle and Columbo seem to be stood closest next to the grate. So you guys roll me a little. So I'm presuming that you're kind of at least looking into the room or beyond the bars.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, nice. Okay. Very good. Okay, so Mel, yeah, you can, again, there's these kind of statues that seem to be very much a theme of this place, of this fortress, this kind of hooded statues with these blank expressions. So you do notice that about them. From what you can see, you can definitely see 3, and from the corner of your eye, you can see maybe a 4th. And you can see this big fountain and what looks like some kind of pedestal or plinth in the middle of the fountain. Columbo, you with your, skills as an amateur detective, being very perceptive, very, very accomplished detective, I'm sorry. Glance across the way, and you can see that there's another point across the way. And you kind of really squint, and you think something over there might look like a lever that is similar to the one that is on your.
I'm going to say to Artemis, when you came through the network of tunnels prior to coming to us, was there perhaps a passage that you've overlooked, ignored?
In the room with all the fire and ice and poison and death, there was a other way, but we heard you in distress. Came to your need.
May I suggest that half of us go back that way? Because I believe there's another entrance to this room.
What if Dick Roll uses his mage hand?
Yeah, I was just going to say, how far away is this other lever? If that's what you saw.
Yeah.
So the other lever. So let's use the measuring tool.
I'm going to
50
stand.
feet across from you.
Can I stand there, or is that like in the wall?
Trying to see.
You're in the wall, bruv.
Yeah.
You're in the wall. Yeah, you need to be not in the wall or in the portcullis.
Shoved half his body through the
You could have been
portcullis.
more in the wall if you tried.
Yeah, I think it's considering that it's just outside the range of mage hand.
Well,
Sorry, guys. I'll be back in 2.
Yeah, no worries.
Unacceptable.
It's been so
Well-
long since I last saw her. She's grown, man.
It's crazy. I've got a 7-month-old daughter, and she's just fucking. I call her the long baby now. She's like bloody that.
The long baby.
The long baby. That's what I refer to her as.
Long baby sounds like a really weird last name.
Yeah.
Long baby.
Hello, Professor Long baby.
Ugh.
No.
Okay, to anyone who watched the stream, all of our avid followers, and anyone who subsequently watches the YouTube video, this is my DM for the evening. You gonna help Mummy? Yeah, great. Okay, so yes, it is just beyond Mage Hand. Sorry, Ricky.
Well, that's convenient, isn't it?
It is.
so who's going round the other side?
Not it.
Cadmus is going to shout from the back. What's the hold up?
Your mum.
Oh damn.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
Oh, he doesn't respond well to that.
There is a. We seem to be stuck by a portcullis. We need another way of getting in. I feel like it may be back where those statues were in the room that we once were.
Oh,
Yeah.
who's going back?
It sounds like you've just volunteered.
I was going to see if I can redeem myself from failing a lever.
I'll come with you if I can ride you, not in that way, of course, but the children present and everything.
Why do you have to ride everybody?
It's just in my nature, unfortunately.
Fair enough. I won't question a man's integrity to ride people, but you know.
Adam's still trying to get over what Columbo did to his last character.
I'll look at Merle and go, "You're next."
You can try.
Me and Cadmus might be able to do like a king's chair thing.
Cadmus is like, no.
Okay, we'll head back.
I'm just going to piggyback you.
I nearly turned into Andy's character then.
I'll give you a piggyback there. Don't
Let's go driving. Let's go riding.
Well,
and go.
get on.
Okay, we should head back the other way.
So who's in the group that's going back and group that's
I've already stomped off.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Oh, God.
It's the bear and the man of lies, apparently.
Team tall. I don't know how
okay?
tall Rick
So the bear, the man of lies, and you're all heading back, right?
Angry Dragonborn man.
Yeah.
Angry man.
Cool.
Angry man.
So I'm not going to make you guys go through the whole. How are you walking back? You've been the entire way already. So I'll take you back to the. So where the frick did you go?
Where the what?
Where did you go? All right, you're.
Yeah, we're in the rocks room.
We ran.
I'm still by the portcullis.
You went really far.
The ghost man's revived. I just passed through. I just phased through the wall.
And then who else was going? It was Columbo, right? As well.
Yes.
Oh,
Where are you?
He's over there.
Everyone's there.
Everyone's over there, right? Amazing. So you guys away the same way that you did before. You get to the portcullis. So this is the one that you did go through, the largest one that you could see through in the chamber. When you get there, it's still raised.
Oh, you've gone silent.
Your
Can you hear me?
microphone's like cutting out a little bit.
I'm sorry. I don't know whether it's my.
Oh, yeah. There it is again. Still can't. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Oh, there. Yeah, that was fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know whether it's the mic or my internet or
Oh God.
what.
I feel like she might be doing it on purpose now.
Yeah. Seems the end of every. We've missed the last two sentences of everything you say.
To keep you on your toes.
Yes.
That's my toe.
So you get back to the biggest portcullis that raise little trumper raise. There's like quite a wide corridor beyond that, and there's like a floor. And if you guys, well, it's up to you guys. Would you like to proceed down that corridor?
There appears.
Yes.
Now, you guys weren't with me earlier, but on the floor there appears to be a rug.
Yes.
And I have a motto I live by. Never trust a rug.
What? Where did that originate?
It's a long story involving some farm animals and a carpet salesman, but that's for another time.
Okay. So what do you suggest?
Be wary of the rug.
Okay. Yeah, Cadmus will look over at Artemis. Be careful of the rug.
On it.
So, bearing that in mind, shall we head down? I wish to sort of Okay, Miss paused. I wish to head down the
Oh,
side,
right.
avoiding the rug, whilst looking at it the whole way down.
Okay.
As I see them approach down, I'll cast Thaumaturgy and make the ground harmlessly tremor for 1 minute.
Our rug. I told you. Be wary of the rug.
I'm going to ignore the words I just heard Ricky say over there.
You can do a
Nothing
perception
useful.
check to see if you did hear him.
No, right. I can't walk through the gate.
The gate.
Oh,
I can't-
that'll be because it's locked. Don't you worry. There we go, guys. You should
Let
be
me
able to
out.
go.
Down the
Can you
side.
click on the door
Yeah.
now? There you go. You can
Down
go.
the side.
Yay.
Great.
Rug. Down the side.
So you're walking along. You're walking.
Oh, Lord.
Oh.
Nothing
Well,
happens.
Yay.
Because
walking along.
Yeah.
Laura, I'm going to shout over. I'm going to shout out, Ricky, can you hear me, chap?
And again, because I'm casting Thaumaturgy, you will hear this 3 times as loud as normal. Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Just alert
If
the
people didn't
outside.
know that we were here, they will now.
I'm going to turn to Artemis because
We have the element of surprise.
I've spotted a lever on the floor here, see? I'm going to turn to Artemis and I'm going to shout at the same, Ricky, pull the lever. Artemis, this is how you use a lever. And I will pull the lever at the same time.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you guys want to like work out. Pull the lever at the same time, and lo and behold, both of the portcullises miraculously open. There you go. They should open now.
See, Artemis?
Before I
Okay.
come round through the portcullis,
Mhm.
I'm going to use my magical tinkering on a nearby stone, and I'm going to draw a deck on it. And then I'm going to make sure as I go through that I just kind of accidentally drop the dick stone in the path of Columbo so that he might happen upon it.
How nice.
I would turn, pick up the stone off the floor. Artemis,
Wait, yeah, what?
the stones, they mock us.
So, you guys all enter the. And I'll pause it because I to avoid people kind of running around as I kind
Oh Lord,
of
We can't.
choose.
that was a big gap.
Hello. I think it is my internet.
It is, yeah.
I'm sorry. So I'll get on to E about it. So you got Orb, the non-named internet company that I use. You enter the chamber as I described to Merle earlier. That one in each corner of the room. A big fountain in the middle, stone rim, plinth kind of in the middle with a flat surface on it. And that's about the only thing that you guys can see from a first.
So
So it's just because you were cutting it out. So it's a fountain with like a plinth going up, and it's got a flat top on it. The flat top. It doesn't look. It not looks too remarkable, or jumps out as this is
Don't forget-
weird or whatever.
don't
You
forget the stone ring.
you can make a little. Depends. Are you going up to it or are you?
I suppose I can go up to it and have a look around.
Yeah.
I was also reading through, the backstory, the background rather, that I picked, and it says I can tell something's magical. I don't know what the magic is. I just know there's magic to it.
Okay.
If you don't want me to have that, I don't have to.
No. That's we'll have to think. 'Cause that's almost like a detect magic, but we'll think. We'll think about it. I will say that you get a vibe that there is a magical aura in this.
Okay. I think if look at it, it's not on here. Sorry, 1 second. Get it on D&D Beyond. I think it's if I touch it.
Okay. Yeah. So you can go up and you can like touch the plinth, I guess, if you want.
Okay, so I get a vibe that the plinth is magical.
Yeah. Maybe like feels like it's humming or something like that. You get like a goal either way in your fingers. Not in anything else.
Oh yeah, whenever I come into contact with an object, you're able to tell if it's made of fake materials or if it was made with a different set of materials than normal. You're able to tell if the object is magical or if you don't know the spellcast nor school of magic. And I can tell when people are trying to scam me. Do you want me to roll investigation, see if I find anything, or is that basically all I get?
If you are right up next to it, then you will see, without making a perception check, because you're not blind, that there are 4 circular indents in the surface of the plinth.
Okay.
Easy.
I'll go.
No.
Hey, Cakes. You got those stones?
We're
Stones.
going to be our secret.
Well, there's little stone-shaped holes here.
So,
Well, they might work.
but they're my shiny stones.
Sorry, did you say stones?
No,
Because we found one of those.
So you've got one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes, Merle has it.
Oh, do
He
I?
licked it.
Yeah, of course I did. Oh,
I
yes.
don't think it's in your inventory, in fairness, because I didn't put them in. So.
Oh, yes, of course. I've got a stone in my pocket that I did lick because it was a battery. Thank you for reminding me. And I'm gonna walk up and place that stone in the dais in the middle.
Eggs. I'll give you some cheese if you put the stones in.
Wait, I think now might be an opportunity for us to have converse. Me, Ricky, and Kex.
Okay.
We've got 3 of these, and they only have 1. I'd say that makes us the winners.
I agree.
What we should do is pretend we haven't got any stones and send them off to look for 1 each. Then when they're gone, we can place our stones. Get the book, run, leave them to death.
That sounds like an excellent plan, but I feel as though I owe something to that green fellow over there, as he saved my health.
I also
Over
feel
Kex,
that the
more than
green
one.
man is standing right next to us whilst I'm saying this to you.
Yes.
Hello.
Depending on where you are talking, it's pretty easy to fucking hear you scheming.
Do you want to try and be quiet, Columbo?
I've probably been slightly louder than I should have been, and they've probably heard me.
I mean, unless you're talking in sign language, boy, I can hear you.
Well, I'm talking what I would talk in thieves' cant, but I don't believe.
I don't understand thieves' cants.
Columbo's just going, and Kegs and Ricky are like,
What we're doing, it just sounds like a normal conversation, but I drop code in.
Has it been a minute yet since we entered the room?
A minute?
Yeah.
Yes, I would.
Damn it.
You've been having this conversation while you've been.
Okay.
Have I stopped you from using some sort of ability?
No, it was if it hadn't been a minute, I'd have still been speaking at like 3 times my volume. So I was thought it'd be funny. I was just replying to you in the booming voice.
The loudest whisper known to man.
Yeah.
A careless whisper, some would say.
Ricky and Kegs, do you think we should bring these three in? I feel like we've done the majority of the work here. All they've done, based on the you might just been through with them, is set fire to themselves, freeze themselves. I feel like, although, okay, we've not been. I feel like we've not been entirely 100% successful, and we haven't come through this unscathed. But I feel like the other three are a bunch of absolute fucking idiots.
We can still hear you.
Who's
Agree,
the idiot now?
they are really fucking stupid, but they have lots of muscle.
Yeah.
This is true, and I like the bear has got very soft fur.
The pack needs muscle. Plus,
I-
if they die first, we can skin the bear and I can take the dragon scales.
But we definitely don't make a rug out of it.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to cut this conversation short. Again, we can still hear you. Put the fucking stones in the middle of the damn
Mind your own
die.
fucking business.
Put the fucking stones in.
For someone of the same race that we've just brutally murdered.
I'll tell you what, boy, give
You're
it a
little low
go.
on the
See
food
what
chain to be
happens.
mouthing off.
Why don't you come on over here and try and, I don't know, ride me? I dare you.
Well, due to size constraints, I think it's probably better if you try to ride me.
No, no, no. I think at this point I insist.
Well, it appears to be the gentlemanly thing to do then, wouldn't it?
Yes. No, come on. Come on. Come along. Come along and try and ride me. Let's see
Bring
what
it
happens.
yourself.
Camus will kind of, step in at this point. Look, we agreed that we were going to work together on this as our best chances of survival in what appears to be a death trap. And if we go round each other's backs now and decide that we can still one-up each other, that's one of the weakest links a chain can have and ultimately will lead to all of our dooms. Is that something that you want?
My argument would be that we have already one-upped you, as we have 3 stones and you have 1.
And yet without our one, you would still be one less.
Well, yes, that's how maths worked.
So you would be no better off.
Well, we would. We'd be 2 stones better off.
And yet would that get you into the 4-stone plinth?
Well, after we'd stolen it, yes.
I see.
We
I'm
could
a man
always
of
stick
lies.
a bollock in it and see what happens.
Oh,
Okay, look, it looks like we've come to an impasse. I feel like maybe we should work together, but I'll be sure to let that elfish, quite considerably easy on the eye lady outside know that it was pretty much me that done it with the help of these two.
By all means. I'm sure she'll appreciate a backstabber.
Well, considering what her demeanor, her general demeanor, I think she'd absolutely love it.
I'm not entirely sure that companies that run on stealth alone are particularly fond of potential betrayers in their own pack.
Well, I'm not planning to betray them.
Well, you're
just
planning to
you.
betray us,
Yes,
and that
that's
serves as the
correct.
start of a pattern.
That's about the long and short of it, correct?
Let's perhaps not start in such a bad way, otherwise it may not prove a very promising venture for you.
Okay, I'm being threatened by the dragon person, and I don't like it. I'm kind of scared, but also slightly aroused. Let's put the balls in the thing. No, not the balls. The balls that you found. Okay? Put the balls in the thing and see what happens. But I'm going to stand right back, and the scary dragon man can stand right there. You take the balls. No, actually, sorry. Kegs, it's up to you. What do you want to do with the balls?
Kegs has been slowly and quietly slinking away down the corridor this whole time.
I feel like I've said balls too much.
Yes. You can't have too many balls.
I won't say it again. Put the fucking stones in the fucking table.
Kegs?
Eggs, there's cheese in it for you. Stick the balls in.
Kegs goes up to Ricky and sits on his haunches. So he's only about 2 foot tall, and he's got these 3 little pebbles in his hands, and he just looks up at him with like really big puppy dog eyes. He's like, but they're my shiny stones.
Look, how about this? I'll give you cheese now, and we'll find you some shinier stones when we get out of here.
You promise, Kegs?
I'll be honest with you as well,
Yes.
Kegs. All this time I've had a bit of cheese as well.
But where?
You don't want to know, but I've got it.
That's what he was asking for the mage hand for.
Right, Kegs will very, very slowly and sadly go and put his shiny stones in the holes, and he's just going to stroke each one as he does it, as if he's saying goodbye to a dead goldfish.
If this does nothing now, the green man and the angry dragon's going to look like a bunch of idiots.
So, Kegs walks up to the foot. You might need to scramble up a little bit to kind of get to the height. It's designed for a medium-sized creature. Strokes each of the stones, pops them into the slots, and a moment passes where nothing happens. And then there's a kind of like rumbling sound. The plinth starts to descend into the pool of water. So the water kind of bubbles and rises, going down, 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 before it kind of submerges itself underneath, the waves. I'm just keeping an eye that my toddler doesn't follow a D20. Look, where is it? Under your chin?
It's fine. A&E's 24 hours. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, she'll be grand. As long as it's a nat 20, then we don't mind. And then the water kind of starts to whirl, like this kind of deep sucking whirlpool type situation. Can't say sucking without having bad thoughts. And then up rises a very similar looking plinth, but there's kind of a very like rectangular shape in the middle of this plinth, and it rises up to about the same height as the previous one. And the rectangular panel, it just kind of like a little slot that's in the stone. It slides to the side, and there's a little depression inside. And Kegs, being the one stayed the closest through that whole thing.
My button.
Your dice. There is a book. You can't eat them now. There is a book. It is leather and kind of dusty and aged looking book, and it's got kind of like a seal around it. It looks just like a strap of leather, but it's kind of zipped together with some kind of like metal kind of it shut, like a diary, a little key or something like that. And that's what's inside.
And Kegs has got that, has he?
Kegs will snatch it, yes.
Well,
It's
it
the lock.
isn't anything. So Kegs can snatch it.
Can I make an Arcana check on it?
Yes, you can make an Arcana check on whether it's magical, and the The school of magic? That's detect magic, isn't it? So just whether it's magical in nature.
Oh dear.
Okay. Make an arcana check. 12. Doesn't seem magical.
So I'm gonna toss the book aside, and then I'm gonna see if I can have my shiny pebbles back.
So the shiny pebbles have gone, Kegs. I'm
Oh.
so sorry. They descended into the whirlpool, and the pillar that came out was a different pillar. It was like the one that you'd put the stones in. It obviously had the 4 depressions, the stones inside it, and the one that came out had this rectangular slot in the stone, which kind of slid aside and revealed the book.
Okay, well, the book's on the floor now. Kegs is gonna go sit in the corner and sulk.
I say we open the book.
I say we
No.
definitely don't open the book.
You specifically said don't.
She also specifically said, "Don't take your hoods off and go into groups of 2." We've done neither of those things.
But then
Aye.
something about this room suggests that we weren't supposed to anyway. We wouldn't have been able to get into this room without 2 groups coming in from 2 different directions.
Yeah, but we could have killed each other for the shiny rocks.
Yes.
Agreed.
Can I just very quickly use divine sense to see if this book has like an evil or good aura?
You can do that.
I thought
Yeah,
you were
you
gonna
can
cast that
absolutely-
on Kegs.
Is that how the-
Okay. Yeah, you absolutely can go ahead and spell, right?
It's just
The-
it's just a
yeah.
paladin thing.
It's just a paladin thing. You can go ahead and do a paladin thing. Yeah, sure.
I don't have to roll or anything. It's just a
Yeah. Oh, so right. Sorry, I just tell you. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is a book. It is neither good nor evil.
okay. If I go and pick it up from where Kegs threw it, does it have a name?
So looking, you can closer look at the book if you want. It's very much kind of as I described. It is a leather book. It's got like a leather piece that is wrapped around it, and then there's like a patch on it. Like you would see, you know, like My Secret Diary or whatever. It's very much got kind of like, you know, some difficulty in opening it. But there's no, from what you can tell, there's no necessarily marks in it that on the outside.
Okay, so there's no real name. Like nothing. No, it's not evil or good. It's just a neutral entity.
Mhm.
Couldn't seem to see that there was anything magical about it.
Yep.
Okay, I'll just turn around to the group and say, "What do you think?"
Would you like Kegs to try and identify it?
I mean, that probably isn't a bad shout.
Doesn't identify just identify magical objects, or is it everything?
It tells you if it has a name, I think, as well. It actually identifies it as an artifact, if it is one.
Okay, so Kegs, are you wanting to cast Identify? Can you read exactly what Identify? I've never used the Identify scroll.
I can't at the moment tell you what it does exactly.
Oh.
Because it's not, the description's not coming up.
That's all right. Let
Andy's
me.
probably an expert though.
I can tell.
Andy, what does it say? Either that, or I can just.
I can tell you word for word if you like.
Yeah. I've got it anyway. Let me have a quick nosy. Blah blah blah. 1 minute. Touch. We're not touch the spell. Instantaneous.
Can I help, Mummy?
Yeah, you can help. You're helping, baby. You learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires achievement, how many charges it has, and what they are. Okay, you touch the book using your identify spell, And nothing. It's a book.
Just toilet paper, and I'll just throw it back in the general direction of Cadmus.
I'll catch it.
Not worth 4 shiny stones.
Look, I'm not going to lie. My judgment hasn't always been the best in the past, so I leave it to you. Do we open it, or do we leave it unopened and hand it back, knowing that potentially it could be ruinous?
I say we hand it back. And if you're so upset about the stones, Kegs, the next time I pass one, you can have one of my kidney stones.
Not shiny or
Well,
sanitary.
I can probably rattle up something. Don't worry, I'll polish it.
Deal.
Anyone else? Merle, Artemis?
Yeah, the way I see it, I don't see another exit out of this place. The only way out is the way we came in, and that person's going to be waiting there for us, and she's going to be expecting a book that's unopened. I don't particularly want to be having that conversation if we open that book. I value my life.
I do have a book.
Yeah, I think that's not going to slide. My intuition is telling me we need to get this book back up there.
Why do we think it was trapped down here, sealed away?
I feel like possibly they may wanted the book, but were too scared to come and get it themselves.
Or did they lay this all out for us as a trial of their own?
Well, after speaking to this little green guy here, I'd be very impressed if they managed to wrangle 5 goblins.
They're an underground organization that basically steers the Empire in whichever direction they wish it to go. Getting 5 goblins probably doesn't sound like a very difficult task.
Well, I'm struggling with 1 at the moment, okay?
Okay, so we've got 1 that wants to... Well, we've got 2 that currently want to leave the book as it is. Artemis and Ricky, do you have any?
I would like to open the book.
I want out of this fucking cave.
Kegs, it looks like you're the decider.
Kegs doesn't care.
Excellent. Then
That-
not opening the book seems to be the majority. Are you happy with that decision?
I'm happy. I don't know whether Ricky is, but I feel we should head out.
I will put up with it.
Okay. Guess I just put the book in a bag. In my bag.
Okay. So, at the consensus, and as you kind of go to put the book away, excuse me. Everyone do one.
Squirrel. I want like this with Nanny Bear.
Okay. Everyone make one final perception check for me. Can you say?
Damn,
So many dice.
it's pretty good for me.
Let's have a look.
I hope.
Oh, there's a lot of dice. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Summer. Oh, wow. Okay.
I got no dice.
You have got a lot of dice, haven't you, babes? Okay, so I would say Artemis with a 22. You notice before anyone else does the sound of footsteps You're not really too sure from what direction they come from, but they sound like they're moving towards the south. And as Cadmus, the decision is reached and you put the book inside the bag, suddenly 9 appears. The half-elf that had kind of set you guys this challenge and this task at the very beginning. She appears standing... You sit down, babes. At the end of the fountain, kind of arms crossed, whimsy on her face. Well. What a decision to make. And that is where we'll go ahead and end tonight's session, guys. Because I apologise. I know we are 11, very much past 11, and also I have like a 2 that needs to go to sleep. Oh, thank you, everybody, for watching. Say good night, Summer. Good night. It's a good advertisement for parenthood. My toddler up at 11:30 at night and a bottle of wine.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, that was good.
Thank
That was
you.
really good.